Hare Krishna. Welcome to all the devotees. So, yesterday during our class, we discussed the prayers offered by Narada Muni, and also we briefly discussed about sun, how sun playing a very important role in our universe by providing heat and light, and also by going up and down is also causing the change in seasons. As a result of that, all of us are being maintained. So, in that way, even for the sun planet, for the maintenance of the sun and the residence of the sun planet, all these personalities are there. Gandharvas, Apsaras, Nagas, Yakshas, Rakshasas, Rishis, Devatas. They're all helping in together so that the things will happen in the sun planet, which is a chariot. And we also saw that how from the center of Mount Meru to the chariot wheel, which is resting little above Manasutran mountain, is 15.75 million yojanas. However, the distance between the earth globe, that is Bharatakanda, and the sun is approximately 12 million yojanas, as we referred from Hanuman Chalisa, which actually kind of gives a hint about the approximate distance between, approximate distance between the earth and sun, as it is stated in the Hanuman Chalisa. Where is that? This one. Yuga Sahasra Yojana, approximately 12 million yojanas, which is little more than actual distance, but it's okay, nearby round figure. So, in this way, the sun travels in his own chariot, majestic way, as we read from the Samhita prayer. Raja Samasa Suramurti Rashesha Teja Yasagnaya Brahmati Samurta Kala Chakra. Govinda Madi Purusham Pahambaja. This is sun. So, then, as we look upward, starting from the sun, as we go upward, the next person whom we see is the moon. The moon is situated 1 lakh yojanas above the rays of the sun that are coming to Bharatakanda. Though sun emits rays in all directions, but especially those rays of sun which are coming from sun towards earth globe, with respect to these rays, the moon is at a height of 1 lakh yojanas. The moon is not exactly above sun here, instead is above the rays of the sun by a distance of 1 lakh yojanas. So we can simply say that while the sun is positioned almost in line with the base of Mount Meru, the moon is positioned in line with the head of Mount Meru, because Mount Meru is about 84,000 yojanas, almost very close to 1 lakh. So moon is at that height, little above the top point, the topmost point of Mount Meru. So like that. So this is the position of the moon. So there is always one discussion that is sun is near or moon is near. So because Bhagavatam is talking about vertical structure, it's basically the plane of the sun and the plane of the moon are indicated. The plane of the sun's orbit, is located at a 1 lakh yojanas with respect to Pushkara, and with respect to the plane of sun, the moon is located at a height of 1 lakh yojanas, but not exactly above the sun. With respect to that plane, the moon's plane is above the sun's plane by a distance of 1 lakh yojanas, but the moon plane is very small and sun's plane is very big. That is, we have to understand. Bhagavad Gita references Yadaditya Gatam Tejo Jagad Bhashayate Akilam Yachandramasi Yachagno Tattejo Vidhimamakam. The light that is coming from the sun, moon, fire, which illuminate the entire universe, is actually my vibhuti. Gamavishacha bhutani dharayami ahamojasa pushnami aushadi sarve somo bhutva rasatmaka. Entering the earth by my own Shakti and being situated there, I maintain the moving and non-moving entities. So it is the Lord, by entering the earth, making the earth stationary, stable, He is maintaining all of us. and also becoming the sweet juiced moon, Rasatmaka Soma. Uh, so he maintains us. So plants such as rice to increase and grow. So in that way. So Lord exactly is maintaining us through the via medium of all these personalities. One such personality is moon. Rasatmaka Soma. Soma is made up of rasa. With that rasa only, he is maintaining all of us. There is actually one story comes in Vayu Purana. That story says when the water is evaporated from the earth's surface, it directly goes to the moon first. In the moon, the residents of the moon planet, they churn that evaporated water. From that churning process, they extract the essence, and the remaining water will come down and form clouds. And the essence is called as Soma Rasa. That rasa was made in the Soma planet. So the first day, just after Amavasya, on the Shukla Pratipad, the first Tithi of the Shukla Paksha, they extract some Somarasa, which they keep on the storehouse, which we see as a small arc on the Shukla Pratipad. Second day, they collect some more. The arc size increases. Third day, again they collect some more. The arc size further increases. Like that, for 15 days, they keep on churning, keep on accumulating more and more Somarasa. By the end of the 15th day, that is on the full moon day, Purnami, the entire surface of the moon is filled with Somarasa. Now, preparation is done. Then they offer it to the Lord and they invite all the devatas to honor Somarasa. Then in the Krishna Paksha, starting from Pratipad onwards, the devatas come in groups. Since moon is a small planet, it cannot accommodate so many people. Few devatas come in group. First few devatas come, eat and go. Other group will come, eat and go. As the different groups are coming, eating and going, the amount of somarasa that is there on the surface of the moon is gradually reducing. That is what we observe. From Krishna Pratipad onwards, day by day, the amount of the moon is gradually decreasing. Like that, for 14 and a half days, all the different devatas are fed. On the Amavasya, that is the last day, the 15th in the afternoon, after all the devatas were fed, whatever is remaining, that will be accepted by the host, the residents of the moon. They will accept whatever remaining somarasa is there on the surface of the moon. As they accept, the entire moon is free from somarasa. Everything is over. Then, that's why we can't see anything on the Amavasya. No light on the moon on the Amavasya. Then the next day onwards, again they start churning. They keep churning and etc. So this process goes on continuously. That's why Soma is called Rasatmaka Soma. So what kind of rasa is there in the Soma? That is Soma rasa. So Soma is made up of Soma rasa. That Soma rasa is fed to all the devatas directly. They are invited to the moon planet and they were they fed Soma rasa directly. Same way, when the moon rays which are coming to earth, the moon rays also carry some Somarasa. That Somarasa, along with the moon rays, enters into all the plants, all the trees, all the creepers, by which the same Somarasa will enter into fruits, flowers, vegetables, lentils, fruit grains, etc. etc. All these things will have Somarasa. So, the moon is not only maintaining the devatas, is also maintaining all the human beings and all the animals, birds, and all other living entities. In one sense, moon is the kitchen, universal kitchen department. He is the food giver for everyone in the entire universe. It is like that. And in this picture, we saw that we have kept sun here at a distance of 12 million ojanas, and we have kept moon here at a height of 1 lakh ojanas, whatever. And somebody may have a doubt, why moon was kept very close, why sun was very far. So these questions can be answered from this description. Here is a description as per Rigveda. Rigveda does not give directly, but it hints based on various discussions. It hints this kind of understanding. This is reported by Professor Stephen Knapp. So in that way, which says there is a wonderful relationship between Earth, Sun, and Moon. सूर्यव्यासः क्षितेर्व्यासात् अष्टोत्तरशतगुणः. The diameter of the sun is 108 times the diameter of the earth. The diameter of the earth globe is 1000 yojanas. We have seen this in the previous classes. 1000 into 108, which is 108,000. Then tad duram surya vyasasya ashtotara shatam smrutam. The distance to sun is 108 times to the diameter of the sun. So 108 times into 108,000. 11.664 million yojanas. And every day in the morning and in the evening, we see the sun disk, the purple colored sun disk, very brightly shining, very nicely shining, not brightly so much. You will be able to see properly. At that time, if you draw a line from the upper edge of the sun disk and to the lower edge of the sun disk into our eye, this angle made by the sun disk is calculated by theta is equal to L by R. Basically, sin theta is equal to this divided by hypotenuse. Here, hypotenuse is the radius, and this will be the diameter of the sun disk. So, diameter by the distance to sun. So, distance to sun is 108 times the diameter. Then the diameter by distance will be 1 by 108 radians. When you convert into degrees, it becomes 0.5305 degrees. Same thing, same way for moon also. The moon diameter will be 108 by 400 times the diameter of the sun, the diameter of the earth. 1000 into 100 by 400, which is 270. It is like little more than 1 by 4. So 1000 by 4 will be 250, but little more 270. Then the distance between the moon and earth will be 108 times the diameter of the moon. 270 into 108. This is 29,000. The distance to sun is 11.6 million yojanas. The distance to moon is 29,000. That means if you take 30,000 also, how many million it will be? 0.03 million yojanas. Where is 0.03 and where is 11.6? So moon's orbital radius is very small. This is the orbital radius. This is sun's orbital radius. It is very, very, very long. So moon is always near to earth and sun is very far. Even though height wise it may be at certain height at certain time, but the distance is nearby. Same way, on the full moon day, the angle made by the moon disk is also same 1 by 108, which is 0.53 degrees. If you take the same measurements given by modern science, this is the earth diameter, this is sun diameter. If you divide these two, you get the ratio this one. Here we are using ratio 108, here a little bit more than 108. This is the distance between the earth and sun, which is called as one astronomical unit, 150 million kilometers. The ratio between these two is almost 108. Then the angle made by the sun disk throughout a year, it varies from 0.52 to 0.54, whose mean is 0.53. Same way, the moon diameter is this much. The ratio between these two is 109 by 400. This is the distance to moon in kilometers. And the ratio between these two is 110 times. Yeah, little more than 108. It's okay. Then the angle made by the moon disk varies from 0.49 to 0.55. So like this, all these parameters are indicated in Rigveda also in a simplistic relationship. 108, 108, 108, 108. So now one interesting thing. For sun, we said the sun will be revolving around Mount Meru. Then for moon also, we should say moon will be revolving around Mount Meru. But what is the radius of the moon? The radius of the moon's orbit is 29,000 yojanas. So here is Mount Meru. This should be the orbit of the moon if it is supposed to revolve around Mount Meru, because approximately it takes 30,000. But the distance between the Mount Meru to Earth globe is 50,000. So if this should be the moon's orbit, then only the Americans should be able to see the moon. The Indians should never see the moon. Is that the case? Indians also see the moon. We also see regularly the moon. Every day we see the moon. Then the moon should be traveling around Bhartakanda. Then only everyone on the surface of the earth should be seeing the moon. If the moon is traveling around Mount Meru, half of the people cannot see. Don't think that earth is spinning around so you can see. No, earth is not spinning around. Only moon is moving around. Similarly, though in the past we said sun is traveling around Mount Meru and all, but technically speaking, the pole star and earth globe, when you join these two with a line, this line acts like the center for the orbital motion of sun, moon and all other planets and luminaries. All the luminaries are revolving around a point which is situated on the line joining Dhruvaloka and Bharatakanda. So, in one sense, everything is moving around Bharatakanda and also moving around pole star Dhruvaloka. That is the actual motion of the planets. That's why here sun's orbits are shown in the inclined plane. So this is the April orbit, this is July orbit, this is October orbit, this is January orbit. This is Karka Sankranti, this is Karka Sankranti, this is Makar Sankranti, this is Mesh Sankranti. So like that. The three, this is the sun chariot. This is the picture drawn by Sri Thiruvenkada Ramanujayar, who drew the picture of the earth globe. Same Acharya. You see, if it is 30,000 yojanas, the orbit of the moon will be like this. But if it is supposed to be seen by everyone on the surface of the earth, the orbit should be like this. Some important points. Since the moon go through waxing and waning phases, so during the waxing phase, so before that, I'll just briefly say that the moon has been divided to two parts, the inner half and outer half. In the inner half, Sadhya Devatas are residing. In the outer half, Pitru Devatas are residing. While Pitru Devatas are having daytime, Sadhu Devatas will have night time. While Pitru Devatas are having night time, Sadhu Devatas will have daytime. So when they will have daytime and night time? During Shukla Paksha, the Sadhu Devatas will have daytime and Pitrus will have night time, which is suitable for the worship of the Devatas. During Krishna Paksha, the Pitrus will have daytime and Sadhu Devatas will have night time, which is suitable for the worship of the Pitrus. And that Krishna Paksha, where everyone worship the Pitrus, is known as Pitru Paksha, which comes in the month of Bhadrapada, Krishna Paksha. So like that. So you can see, sun is here, earth is here, as you see from the top of the Bhumandala. Here is the moon, which travels in the counterclockwise direction around earth globe. And the moon has been divided to two parts, the inner part and the outer part. The outer part is occupied by the Pitrus, the inner part is occupied by the Sadhya Devatas. So when the moon is in between earth and sun, that is called Amavasya, new moon day. When the moon is in the other side, that is called Paurnami or full moon day. So Amavasya to Paurnami, it is called Shukla Paksha, which is daytime for the Devatas. And Paurnami to Amavasya, it is called Krishna Paksha, which is daytime for the Pitrus. So like that. Same thing if you come down and see in the isometric projection, it is like this. But one interesting point is, sun, according to Shastra, it is made up of condensed fire element, because we can really watch for it. In the month of May, the sun's rays are very much fiery, because the sun is a fiery abode. Whatever comes from a fiery abode will be fiery. So, in that way. Same way, the earth is made up of condensed earth element. Though there is a lot of water on the surface of the earth to keep it intact, but primarily the earth is made up of condensed earth element. Similarly, just like fire, sun is made up of condensed fire element, earth is made up of condensed earth element, the moon is made up of condensed water element. That's why it is said, Somo Bhutva Rasatmaka. Rasatmaka Soma. Soma is actually made up of Rasa. Rasoham Apsu Kaunteya. Rasa means water. So in that way. So this is the prayer which we already discussed in 20th chapter. Swagobi Pitrudevebhyo Vibajan Krishna Shuklayo Prajanam Sarvasam Raja Naba Somona Astuiti. So just like you are maintaining Devatas and with Devatas by Shukla Paksha, Krishna Paksha, please maintain us. Like that they are praying. So he was maintaining all of them by providing Somarasa. Devatas here are Sadhyas, a lesser category of Devatas. The Pitrus are those who drink the vapor of the food. Vapor of water. Hot vapor. Ushbhagahi Pitara. Pitrus eat the steam. So the natural diet, the staple diet of the Pitrus is steam. Basically, the steam goes to the moon and they extract the essence of the steam, and that essence is Somarasa. That is being accepted by them. So in that way. Then there are few more references about the Pitrus. Bhagavatam 3rd canto 20th chapter, there is a discussion about the creation of these 8 kinds of superhuman beings. In that chapter, there is a discussion that Brahma created Sadhyas through his power, and he created Pitrus through his invisibility. And Sadhyas are offered Havya, and Kavya is offered to the Pitrus. The oblations are also indicated in that. That means both Sadhyas and Pitrus are created by Brahma together. That's why both of them stay together in one planet. That's why the moon is called as Pitraloka. But there are 4 brothers who are created by Brahma. Out of 4 people, 2 of them are staying in the moon and 2 of them are staying in the Yamaloka. And those 2 who are staying in the moon are their descendants are the residents of the main Pitraloka. The other Pitrus, the younger Pitrus who are staying in the Yamaloka, that Pitraloka is called Lesser Pitraloka. The moon is the main Pitraloka, and the second Pitraloka is lesser one, which is in the Yamaloka, about which we discuss in the 26th chapter. So here you can see Saumyas, they reside in Chandraloka. Kavyas also reside in Chandraloka. Saumyas take care of the seasons and Kavyas take care of the year, while Barishadas, Agnishatas reside in the Yamaloka, and they take care of the months and seasons. So different sevas they have, they keep doing those respective sevas. They are the present deities of all these things. So this is something about the moon. So any questions about the moon before discussing moon landing?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, you said that in Bharat Khanda, the moon revolves around the Bharat Khanda in an orbit. And you also said that the demigods or the devatas comes to the moon lok. So they come descend from Svargaloka down, and they do it every month, like every 14 days, like that.
Once in every 30 days, not 14 days. Month is 1 month. It's like, so this is
Okay, but
Bhuvaloka. This is Bhuvaloka
yeah,
and this is all Swargaloka. It is not so far. Moon is very close to Swargaloka only. From here, they'll come here.
okay, okay, okay.
Hmm.
Acha.
Once in every month.
And
15 days goes in preparation, like in all your homes also. You prepare whole
uh-huh,
morning and noon time
yeah,
you offer boga to the deities. And in the
uh,
afternoon you keep serving. You start serving from 1 p.m. You keep serving, serving, serving. It will be 6 p.m. So like that.
yes, okay. And one more doubt, the moon revolves around our Bharat Khanda,
Hmm.
and the sun revolves all around the Meru and in a
No, no,
circular
no.
motion.
In the Bhagavatam, as a general information, it said that sun revolves around Mount Meru. But
Huh.
technically, both sun, moon, and all other planets and all the stars, all the luminaries are revolving around the line joining Bharatakhanda and pole star. Bharatakhanda
Okay,
down below and pole star above. This line is the center for all the orbital motion of the luminaries.
okay.
Hmm.
But then, how about the other Varshas,
Hmm.
those who are they get sunlight?
Because sun is very
They
far, na.
don't.
These Varshas are all part of 50,000 yojanas only. This is very small. 50,000 is negligible. In front of
Yeah, and sun
12,
is
12 million yojanas, 50 is
uh,
0.05. With respect to
yes, yes.
12, 0.05
Huh.
is very insignificant. It's a delta distance you should ignore. It is as good as not there.
Okay.
Hmm.
So yeah, because the sun is so huge and so powerful,
Hmm.
that also gets everything like that. We should
Yes,
know.
yes. Sun is very
Okay,
far. For him, this distance, whether you say is moving around Meru or is moving around Earth globe, these 2 points becomes like a single point for Sun.
yes, yes, yes.
Hmm.
Got it, got it.
Hmm.
Okay. Prabhuji, I had one more doubt about last 20th chapter
Okay.
about the elephants. Uh, so there are eight elephants, those who hold the full hour.
Bhumandala.
So in one of your diagrams, two more holding by the side there, Loka mountains. So what are these two
No,
elephants?
no. There are 8 elephants below the Bhumandala. They are carrying the weight of the Bhumandala.
Yes,
There are
yes.
4 elephants above the Bhumandala. They are
Huh?
balancing the Bhumandala.
Okay, okay.
So above Bhumandala, they are there. They are there very close to Lokaloka Parvata. Rear legs are Lokaloka Parvata, front legs are on the Bhumandala. That's how they are keeping the Bhumandala in balance. Four elephants in 4 directions. East, west, north, south.
Prabhuji, elephants means they are real elephants,
Ah, yes, real elephants.
and if they are real, then they just stand
Ah, yes, they just stand.
for so long.
That that's what. Even Paramatma is also waiting for so long in our heart. Like that, all these people are doing so much seva so long, so that all of us can go back home back to Godhead by practicing
Yeah.
bhakti.
So they have just only that one seva, just
Ah,
standing. And what
yes.
about nourishment, or what about your other things? That is,
Lord Brahma personally takes care of them. Don't worry. That is not required. See, when somebody is in meditation, why do you need
Hmm.
food and all? Food is not required for them. Even if required, that will be given by the Lord. Lord or Lord Brahma will take care of them. That is not a problem.
Okay. Oh,
Because they are serving the Lord, it is the Lord's responsibility to take care of them.
okay. Okay, Prabhuji. Yes, thank you.
Correction. Other devotees, anyone have any question?
I have some question, but in the previous classes.
Your
So
voice is not audible to do.
now it is audible.
थोड़ा सा better और थोड़ा नजदीक आएगा तो और अच्छा है.
Prabhuji, my question is that in the beginning there are seven suns are there. All suns are rotating means in parallel geometry. So
Seven
after
suns. वो seven suns कहाँ से? Not seven suns. The one sun only gradually going outward in seven different circles. So they are not seven suns, but the same sun moving at seven different places with seven different dimensions. About Priyavrata, the Priyavrata, since he is increasing his dimension every time, he appears to be like a different sun, but it's the same sun.
okay,
They are not
so
simultaneously. If he is traveling here, he will be
oh,
here only. If he is traveling in the second cycle, he is in the second cycle. If he is traveling in the third cycle, he is in third cycle only.
so the after this Privrat Maharaj had taken the means Vanaprasth, so this sun is still rotating or they have
No, no,
just
no, no, no. Now
yeah,
it was Privrata only. When he takes on to Vanaprastha, that's all. It is done.
and then it is
The second
done.
sun
Then
disappeared.
there only one sun.
There is only one sun, the regular sun.
Yes, Prabhuji. And okay, Prabhuji, I have some more question, but I will ask in between.
Mhm. Other devotees?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mantri. You have muted yourself. Okay. So if there are no questions, we'll move on. So kindly remember this one point. Here we say that the moon is made up of condensed water element. This point is very much required to understand the moon landing.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, so moon planet is not doesn't come under Sartaloka.
It comes under Bhuvaloka. It is a part of Bhuvaloka until moon. From the surface of the Bhumandala until moon, the entire area is Bhuvaloka.
And moon is only visible to Bharatavarsha, like the rest of the Varsas and Deepas, they are not able to see
No,
moon.
they also see when the moon goes towards them. They also see. Why not?
But you said that it is revolving around Bharat Khanda then.
No problem. See, while
Because
it is revolving around
very
Bharatakanda,
far,
the
very far
people.
away.
Uh,
Sun is very far away, so you're able to cover all the Deepas also, rest of the six Deepas.
okay, no problem.
But moon is so near to Bharatkhanda, then rest of the Jambu Deepa and rest of the remaining six Deepa,
Uh,
are they able to see moon?
yes, why not? We may see moon with more brightness. They may see with less brightness. For example, the Uttakuru people, when the moon comes here this side, they will see. They may see with less brightness because from here to here moon is close. The moon is close to earth, but here to here moon will be far. So the brightness कम होगा, but they will see.
Hmm. Okay, but what about the larger Bhumandala, like
That's
rest of
what.
the six?
If it is too far, they will see with less brightness. Now stars are there, moon is there. Moon we can see more brightness. For stars we are seeing less brightness. Like that.
And we also mentioned that pole star is directly linked to Bharatkhanda.
Ah,
That string, that thread is made of air, and one of the thread is tied to sun and one is to Bharatvarsha, and accordingly the sun moves to
ah,
Bhumandala, right?
yes.
Okay.
That is a kind of subtle arrangement. So with that subtle arrangement, it happens.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, this earth, water, and fire element, this all these three are there, then which is the planet of Vayu and ether? Vayu and ether, yes.
Vayu and ether. See, if some planet is with ether, it can't be seen only, na. You can't have a planet of ether.
Yeah.
If it is a planet of ether means it does not as good as not existing only.
Okay.
So I'm not sure whether some planet is ethereal planet, then it is no more visible only in that way. So it can have ether combination also, but ether alone I'm not sure.
And Prabhuji, it is said that Chandrama Manaso Jata.
Ah,
So it is a moon is a planet of a month.
is the present deity of the mind. Second canto, third canto we have seen in the universal form. The
Yes, yes.
moon is the present deity of the mind.
And what about Buddhi and Ahankar then?
Buddhi. I think Mercury, the planet of Buddhi. I don't
Okay.
know. That is astrological thing. I don't know so much. But the present deity is there. Brahma is the present deity for Buddhi. Ahankara, Rudra.
Acha.
Hmm.
But there are no separate planets like that, na?
Yeah, planets may be there. See, that will be explained in the astrology. So there they might know which planet will affect our Ahankara, which planet will affect our Buddhi. Like moon is affecting our mind. Buddha will affect our Buddhi. And
Yes.
our Ahankara might be affected by Shani or somebody or Mercury, I mean not Mars. We don't know. I don't know clearly. Astrologer can help us.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Prabhuji, one more question. I joined 5 minutes late. Uh, how is that Somarasa churned? By what?
Can you repeat?
How is the Somarasa churned? What it is made up of?
No. The water from the Bhumandala, when it is evaporated, it will be taken to the moon first. Normally in schools we study that the water evaporates and goes to sky and that forms clouds. But
Yeah.
Vaipurana says first of all that evaporated water goes to the moon. Then the
Okay.
moon, the residents of the moon will churn it and extract the essence of that evaporated water. The essence is Somarasa. And the remaining water will come down and form clouds. So like that.
Okay.
Prabhuji,
Question.
Hare
Yes.
Krishna.
Can I ask one more question?
One by one, one by one.
Okay. Okay.
Prabhuji, please ask. I will ask them.
Okay. Prabhuji, my question is that in this Bharat Khanda, you have described the different location. I was studying your previous book. So in that also there mentioned ki in the east there are Bharat Khanda, the east there are Kiratas are there, and west there are the different these Malishas are there, and their east they are given different places, Magad and this type this. Kalinga and there. So, what are the exact location of Bharat Khanda? Because you can say this Bharat is a part of Kalinga and this all part and
No,
Malishas.
no. Kalinga is part of Bharatkhanda. Not Bharatkhanda is a part of Kalinga.
No, but I mean this Bharat Khanda, these are part of the Bharat Khanda.
Yes. These are the different
But the
locations and people in the
Kiratas
inside the
and
Bharatkhanda.
but the Kiratas generally consider they are Kiratas and Huns are the inhabitants of this Japanese and this Chinese community because they are Kirats
Then first
community.
of all, what do you mean by Bharatkhanda?
So that is when my question is whether this is a part of Bharat Khanda.
आप
They are inclusive in the Bharat Khanda.
you are not doing any homework it seems. We have been discussing it from the very beginning. Bharatkhanda means the entire earth globe. This whole thing from here to here is Bharatavarsha. Within
Okay.
Bharatavarsha there are 9 divisions.
Hmm.
The ninth division is Bharatkhanda. That Bharatkhanda is our entire earth globe.
Yes.
Hmm.
So then where? Okay. So
Then
but then why they are written ki this Bharat in the from north north is the north they given the in the north of this Magad, and these are there in the western.
Yes. Inside the Bharatkhanda, some places are described. What is the problem? Inside the Bharatkhanda, inside this earth globe, there are some kingdoms like Magadha, Kalinga, Utkala, Vanga,
So
and
it is
there are
not
some
given.
people who are living in
It was
one
not
side.
given in the reference of this main Bharat Khanda.
Hey, nine. Bharatkhanda only. You see the slides clearly. In Bharatkhanda, there is one line comes before the shloka.
Yes.
In reference to Bharatkhanda, the Vishnu Purana says, in the east, there are Kiratas. In the west, there are Yavanas. And in the east, there are kingdoms such as Maru, in the Kalinga, Magadha, etc. In the south, there are kingdoms like Maruka and Malava. That was the discussion. That was the translation of the verse.
Yes. So current Bharat is the what is the part? What is the Bharat?
What current? Current पास छोड़ दो. आप जो भी बोल सकते बोल दो. But according to Shastra, Bharata Khanda means earth globe.
Okay.
इन स्कूल में हम पढ़ते थे भारत खंडा मीन्स इंडिया. इन स्कूल में हमको पढ़ाया गया था भारत खंडा मीन्स इंडिया.
Okay. So it is
India is
not like
called as
that.
khanda. Khanda means the land which has water in 3 directions. Dvipa is the land which has water in 4 directions. That was the modern definition.
Okay. Just that's why my confusion because they are given reference ki north is there. So I was thinking this Bharat Khanda is the some part from their north. These are the places and south they are given.
In the Bharata Khanda, with respect to the place where the discussion is going on, whenever you see a conversation, your reference is the place of discussion. If it is from Vishnu Purana, who are the speaker and who is the hearer, where they are discussing, that place you should take. In the case of Bhagavatam, the place of reference is Shukatal. They are speaking everything in reference to Shukatal.
Okay.
With respect to Shukatal, you can see all these things. In the east, a jagah hai, in the west, a jagah hai, like that you can refer.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Just my great doubt.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Like Bharat, you said that Bharatavarsha has 9 divisions. And 9th division is Bharata Khanda. So the Jupiter, Mars, or those planets are like.
See, Prabhuji, okay, don't go English. Your English does not give complete information. All other luminaries are the grahas. The grahas are situated in the Bhuvaloka and Sargaloka. We just started discussion, na? Yesterday we discussed about moon and sun. Today we are discussing about the moon. Yesterday you are not there. That's why the problem. You should come or you should listen before coming for the class today.
I will listen.
I will see that this is the problem. If you miss the continuity, if you miss the connection, so the future things will not make sense. So the divisions in the Bhumandala are part of the Bhumandala. They have nothing to do with the planets. The planets or the grahas are located within the Bhuvaloka and Sargaloka. So yesterday we discussed the sun is located exactly in the middle of Bhuvaloka. The Bhuvaloka height is 2 lakh yojanas. From Pushkara Deepa, the sun is 1 lakh yojanas. From sun, the moon is 1 lakh yojanas. Therefore, the moon is at the upper edge of the Bhuvaloka. He is at the Sandhi portion of the Bhuvaloka and Sargaloka. So there are few things you should be able to understand. So it is like that.
So that grass can be situated in the Dhruvaloka and.
See, अभी तक हमने डिस्कस नहीं किया. Don't worry about the grass and all. We will discuss. अभी तक हमने only sun and moon only discussed. Moon only we are still discussing. बाकी grass के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. I will show the pictures where are they located also. This topic is something like that. You need to remember what we discussed in the past also. When you remember what we discussed, upon which you keep on adding, you will get the complete picture, complete information. And if you completely forget what is discussed in the past, and if you just simply focusing on what is discussed now, it does not make sense. It is a continuous process. It's like adding one upon the other, adding one upon the other. So in that way.
Yes, Prabhu.
Don't worry. I'll show you step by step. After the moon is discussed, then we will see. Again, the same picture will come. Where are they located? Height wise, the front view of the entire universe will be shown there. So, in that way. See, for example, if you have seen this picture, so the first only I showed. You are there while showing this picture? You joined by the time?
Yes, Prabhu.
See, this is Pushkara Deepa. This is Manasura mountain. From here, 1 lakh yojanas is sun height. Here to here is 1 lakh. And with respect to sun's plane, the moon is at another 1 lakh. So here to here, this entire area is Bhuvaloka. Until moon, the intermediate space is Bhuvaloka. From moon to pole star, this entire area is Svargaloka. This also we have shown in the Bhugola Varnam section in the previous classes. So, which portion is Bhuvaloka, which portion is Svargaloka? So, for now, the sun and moon are part of the Bhuvaloka. The remaining planets will be part of Svargaloka. It's like that.
Okay, so Bhumandala is like a leaf of the lotus, and
This is like the leaf of the lotus. That is Bhumandala. That is stationary.
stationary. And
That does not go anywhere.
between the sun and moon, it's a Bhuvarloka. And above
No,
that, we
not
see
between sun and moon. Between the Bhumandala and moon is Bhuvarloka.
moon and Bhumandala.
Above the Bhumandala, this entire space is there, na? The space is
Yes.
Bhuvarloka. And from here to here, the space is Svargaloka.
Okay.
So like that.
Okay, bro. Now I understand.
Bhumandala is a physical entity. Bhuvarloka and Svargaloka is the area in which we have lot of entities, lot of luminaries, lot of planets, lot of nakshatras, stars and all. They are all part of Bhuvarloka and Svargaloka. Whatever stars you see in the night time in the sky, they are all part of either Bhuvarloka or Svargaloka. So in that.
Okay, ma'am.
Other devotees, any questions?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Mataji.
Our Pitris stay at two regions, one at the moon and some other at Yamaraj place.
Yeah, good question. But our Pitrus may not stay there. See, there are just like we discussed in the heaven, there are two category of entities are there. Either in Bhauma Swarga or Divya Swarga, the original Devatas whose lifespan is one Manvantara.
Yeah.
And the others who are visitors. Same way, in these two Pitralokas, the original Devatas are there, whose lifespan is one Manvantara. And some of our ancestors who had a desire to go to one of these two Pitralokas and who performed the corresponding sadhana, only then they will be able to go there. They just like that, they will not go. Yanti deva vartadeva pitrun yanti pitrunvata bhutani yanti bhutedya yanti madhyajinopimam. Those who practice Raganuga Bhakti will be promoted to Goloka. Those who practice Aishwarya Bhakti are promoted to Vaikunta. That is Yanti Madhyajinopimam. Then Yanti Deva Vrata Deva. Those who worship Devatas very strictly, they will be promoted to Sargaloka. Pitrun Yanti Pitrunvata. Those who worship Pitrus, they will be promoted to Pitruloka. Bhutani Yanti Bhutejya. Those who worship Bhuta Preta Pishashas, Asuras, they will be promoted to Bhutaloka, Pretaloka, Asuraloka, etc. Wherever they are there. So there is sadhana recommended for everything. Wherever we want to go, further there is sadhana. Whoever follow their sadhana, they are only promoted to go to that place.
So until and unless one knows which Pitrus to worship and which, then only their destination will be there. If people don't know what are the Pitrus and where are they located, then the worship is just for the name's sake.
Say, for example, for our devotees' sake, for Krishna, for ISKCON devotees, do we regularly hear about Lord Krishna?
Yes.
Do we regularly hear about the abode of Lord Krishna, Goloka Vrindavan?
Yes.
Do we also discuss about where exactly is located? Devi, Mahesh,
Yes, yes,
Haridama, Sutesh, Teshu, etc. etc.
yes,
So we want to
yes,
know all these things, and we also hear about how to go there
yes.
by practicing what kind of bhakti we can go there.
Uh-huh.
Same way, the Vedas, Puranas, Itihasas also describe where is Pitruloka, what kind of facilities are there in Pitruloka, what kind of sadhana one should do in order to go to the Pitruloka, and how will they go are also mentioned in the Vedic literatures.
Mm. So whatever in Pitru Paksha we offer to our ancestors,
Uh,
so uh, we don't know their destination, whether it is in moon or at the Yamaraj, but
mm,
it goes through
yes,
all these
wherever they
procedures.
may be, they already might have taken birth as another human being, maybe in our neighbor only, no problem.
Yes,
But
yes.
they will get the benefit of that offering.
Okay.
Mm.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Mataji.
One question regarding this Pitras. Prabhuji, our ancestors might be getting some birth, no? Some body again.
Yes.
So who are the permanent Pitras there?
No, they are devatas. Like Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Vayu. There are permanent pitrus who will look after this. They इनका सेवा है ना. ये सब सेवा करना पड़ेगा ना उनको. Some of them will look after the season. Some of them will look after the months. Some of them will look after the years. So ये सब सेवा है. They have big sevas. There are so
Okay.
many services to maintain the entire universe. Just like in our temple to manage Sunday program, there are so many services. So many people are doing. Somebody serving in the kitchen, somebody serving the shoe stall, somebody serving in the plate washing, somebody serving in the prasadam serving, somebody serving in the crowd care, somebody serving in the queue management, somebody announcing in the temple hall, somebody doing kirtan, somebody doing aarti in the temple hall. Some Matajis are cooking, some devotees are preparing boga plate, some of them are offering all. Like everyone has a different seva. Just to run a small temple only,
Okay.
we need hundreds of people, especially on Sunday.
So when we worship Pitara, I mean in Pitru Pandravda, we Pitru Paksha, we offer some offering to
Hmm.
them. Then we should offer it to the Pitri gods,
No, no,
right?
that offering is not for the
Or
Pitru
our
Devatas.
ancestors.
That is only for our ancestors.
Hmm.
In Yajna, we may do some offering for the original Pitru Devatas while performing Yajna. But on the Shraddha ceremony, we only offer to three generations of our forefathers. Our father, grandfather, great grandfather. तो तीनों का नाम पे हम
Okay.
ऑफर करते हैं.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay,
Prabhuji,
Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Hmm.
Prabhuji,
Ah.
Hare Krishna, you said that there are Indras, Vayus, and all these Pitras. So the main Indra is different from these Indras?
No, no, not Indras. I said just like Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Vayu, they are the principal devatas are there. Like that, there
Uh-huh.
are some Pitru, original Pitru devata also there, whose lifespan is one Manvantara, and they have all these services. They have to take care of the calendar, this thing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Rohit,
That is
Aryama
their
is
seva.
the Pitru का head है ना? Aryama is the head of Pitru.
No, Arama is not head of Pitru.
So he was generally considered a Pitrus.
Yeah, he may have good relationship. He may be having some sambandha with Pitrus. That I don't know. Maybe Aryama's children might have become the Pitrus. Aryama is one
Prabhuji.
of the 12 Adityas.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Prabhuji, then after
Hare Krishna. Sorry.
Prabhuji, after the one man mantra,
Hmm.
then they are promoted or like, and the new set comes like then
Ah,
like that.
yeah, after the Manvantara, the old
Uh,
people will all go back home back to Godhead. And the new people
okay,
will take the same responsibilities.
okay.
Hmm. See, kindly remember this is thumb rule. Whether it is in Swargaloka, Bhuvarloka, Pitruloka, Bhaumaswarga, anywhere, there are always two category of devatas. The virginal devatas whose lifespan is 1 manvantara. Second category are the visitors who visit these lokas by their piety. Based on the piety they performed, they come here. These piety people, they only enjoy. But the virginal people, they serve the Lord by maintaining the entire universe. That is their bhakti. So in that way. So in India, culturally, we say that when somebody dies, Swargavas ho gaya. We don't know whether they really gone to Swarga or not, but we tell, because at least in the past generations, the culture was like that. People used to give charities, they used to sponsor to temple construction, they used to feed people whoever come, and they used to perform vratas, yajnas, tapasyas, all these things. They would live their life in a pious way, whether they may want to go to Svargaloka or not, because they have, since they have done so many pious activities throughout their life, they are given a chance to stay in Swarga for some time, because they have done and they deserve. So that's why, if assuming that a person might have done some pious activities in the entire life, as a result of those pious activities, he must have gone to Swargaloka. That's why they say Swargavas ho gaya, Swargavati Pitachri. Like that we say culturally. Even though they're not gone, also we should say like that, because that is Indian culture. We should always see in a positive direction. We can't say that, oh, my father passed away and he went to Naraka. Like that, no one says. That is not good also. Even the purpose of performing Shraddha, if at all, by one so many pious sinful activities, one gone to Naraka, the son, by performing Shraddha ceremony, trying to deliver the father from the Narakaloka. The sons should not send the parents to Narakaloka. Instead, they should deliver them from the Narakaloka. That a person is called actually son. Pun naman narakadi trayate iti putraha. Putra is that person who delivered the father from the hell, starting with Punnama. Punnama, Narakadi, all other hellish planets, and basically from Narak, those who deliver, they is called Putra. So in that way.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Ah,
So when now you say Swarga, now because of these chapters, we know there are around 3 types of Swargas in Swargas and this. So anywhere they can go according to their desires and their
according
piety.
to their desire and what they deserve.
Yeah, will deserve.
Ah.
So in all 3 Swargas, they can go anywhere, no? According to.
Yes, 3 Sargas also, if they have performed sadhana, the Divya Sarga is a reward for performing against Tapa in the mode of goodness. Bhauma
Okay.
Swarga is a reward for performing Yajnadana Tapa in the mode of passion. Bilas Swargas are the rewards for performing Yajnadana Tapa in the mode of ignorance.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
that.
Yes, yes.
Sadhana is also difference is there.
Okay.
Okay, कोई बात नहीं. So we'll move on. So basically, we have discussed about the moon. What is moon? Moon is basically Pitruloka. There is a secondary Pitruloka also, that is Yamaloka, but the moon is the main Pitruloka. In the Bhagavatam, Ramayana, Mahabharata, whenever there is a discussion about Pitruloka, by directly you should assume that it is about moon planet. Unless until they specifically specify this is the Pitruloka in Yamaloka, then you should understand that this secondary Pitruloka in Yamaloka. Otherwise, if it is direct Pitruloka, you should understand that it is in moon loka, moon planet. So like that. And there they provide food for everyone, for the devatas, somarasa directly, for all of us, the tasty food, which is the transformation of somarasa. So then moon is giving life to everyone. All other things are also said. Now, few points as per the latest technological development, the moon landing. The Soviet Union had tried to send a Luna 2 mission onto the moon surface in 1959, and they proclaimed that they became successful. They have sent the mission to the moon the first time in the history. Then, in competition to that, America said that we have sent Apollo 11 with two people in the shuttle. They are Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. These are the two people who also traveled in that shuttle, and they landed on the moon, and they spent a lot of time on the moon. And then they say that in the next subsequent years, they had sent human onto the moon 6 more times, and there are many more unmanned landings. But however, since 1976 onwards, there was no soft landing. Then what to speak of sending man to the moon? But even till the recent time, they could not. Like that, it is indicated. Now, India also trying its level best. In the beginning, 2008, India sent Chandrayaan-1 with a remote sensing camera into the orbit of the moon. This is not to the moon, but into the orbit of the moon, so that this camera will go behind the moon and capture the pictures of the moon. Then 2019, Chandrayaan-2, it went close to the moon, last communication, but later on they said no, it landed on the moon also. Third one, Chandrayaan-3, it landed on the moon in the South Pole successfully. And then China also trying Chang'e-1, Chang'e-3. They had sent a satellite with a camera into the moon's orbit in order to capture the pictures of the moon. Chandrayaan-1, Chang'e, all these people, they say that the moon's surface has a lot of water bodies. That is one of the observation they made. So in this way, these are some notables only. It's not that only this. There may be many more interesting information about the space expedition and all. Nowadays, they are also trying to go to Mars and other things and all. It's okay. So we have nothing to do. We are neither against nor positive and all. They are trying their level best, etc., etc., etc. So here are some pictures you can see. These are released by NASA.
Prabhuji,
Well,
there is always a query raised on these pictures.
wait.
They say,
Let me complete. So while these pictures are showing some peculiar scenes, the Shastra, which we follow, gives a different information. Ghana toyatmakam tatra mandalam shashina smrutam ghana tejomayam shukla mandalam bhaskarastute. So ghana toyatmakam tatra mandalam shashina smrutam. Shashi means moon. The moon is considered to be an abode made up of ghana toyatmakam, solidified water. Just like Bhaskara, the sun is considered to be made of ghana tejomayam, solidified fire. So like this. So moon is supposed to be a planet made up of ice. That is Shastra says. And the modern man shows pictures like this. Yeah, somebody may say these pictures are also, they are made up of, they are not actual original pictures and all. Yeah, maybe true. I don't know. Some reference I am showing. Even you may refer to the original pictures also, whatever it is. Shastra is saying something and we are observing something else. So how to interpret, it is up to you. I am not going to give any judgments and all. But however, the same Shastra Bhagavatam, there is a conversation that takes place between Indra and Bali Maharaj when they were fighting during Samudra Manthan episode. Indra says, if somebody without proper qualification want to enter into upper planetary systems, Dhruvaloka, Svargaloka, Maharloka, etc., we Devatas do not keep quiet. We send them to lower than their current existence, or will create a illusion to bewilder them. So like that, there are some statements. Some example we can see for the same also, like Trishanku is one of the 10 sons of Vaivashvatamanu. He was studying under the Gurukula of Vasishta. While studying, he is supposed to take care of the cows. So one day, by mistake, instead of protecting a cow from the tiger, he killed the cow. The next day, the Guru became a little angry. You behave like a Shudra. How did you kill the cow? You get lost from my Gurukul and then become kingdomless and wander like a Shudra. So he went here and there like a Shudra and all these things. His whole body became blackish and this, that, so many things happened. He eventually developed a desire that he wants to go to Swarga in self-same body. He approached Vasishta. Please send me to Swarga. Vasishta said, you don't have any qualification to go to Swarga at last. He approached his sons also. They said, no way, Baba. When our father says you come to listen, like that they said. Then he went to Vishwamitra. He did not ask that, please send me to Swarga. If he had asked like that, the Vishwamitra would have sent. We would have told him that, no, you cannot go. But he said that, Vasishta says that I cannot go to Swarga. He has taken the name of Vasishta. When Vishwamitra heard the name of Vasishta, he became like angry. How can Vasishta say that I will show that you will go to Swarga? It has become like a war between Vishwamitra and Vasishta. So Vishwamitra employed his all mystic potency and he was trying to send Trishanku to Swarga. As he was going close to Swarga, his whole body producing a bad odor all over Swarga. The Swargaloka residents complained Indra. Indra immediately sent him downward, pushed him downward, threw him downward. While coming down, he was crying like anything, please save me, please save me. Then Vishwamitra sent him up. Indra pushed him down. So this is continuing. Finally, Vishwamitra realized that I cannot send him to Swarga. I'll create an artificial Swarga for him. So Vishwamitra created an artificial Swarga in which it is said that even Trishanku is living right now. So, like that. So in that way, without proper qualification, if one tries to go to heavenly abodes, one cannot go. The Devatas does not allow. That is the general rule. But however, like some nice examples are Arjuna went to Swarga, learnt archery. Yudhishthira Maharaj went to Swarga. King Raivata went to Satyaloka. Nausha went to Swarga and became Indra also for some time when Indra was absent. So like this, some examples are there. So these are all qualified people. They could go and came back. But what about the hardships, the endeavor that modern science is taking, etc. So one simple point during Chandrayaan 2, Chandrayaan 3, many devotees are asking, is it possible? Is it possible like that? Yes, giving a benefit of doubt. Like what is the basic assumption or what is the basic purpose of the scientists are trying to go to moon? They were trying to understand what is moon is all about. Are there any resources? Are there any facilities for inhabitants, etc., etc., etc.? So all these things they boil down to one fundamental point. That is, they also consider that moon to be like another Earth globe. So here Earth globe is there is moon also on globe is there. If the moon is also like a Earth globe, then we can expect all the things that we are expecting in the Earth. So if atmosphere is favorable for the people to live, etc., etc. That is one basic assumption. As a result of that, one is trying to explore what is there on the surface of the moon, etc., etc. So here we can take the help of one Bhagavad Gita shloka. Ye etamam prapadyante tam staiva bhajamyaham. When somebody is endeavoring very hard, the recipient will reciprocate accordingly. Just like Lord Krishna reciprocates based on our surrender. Similarly, the moon also reciprocates based on the hardships of the people. So they are considering moon to be another earth abode and they're trying to explore what else, what is there on the surface of the moon and all. So the moon responds as if it is a earth globe and tries to show some basic things that people expect on the earth. That could be one of the मतलब giving a benefit of doubt, ऐसा हो सकता है, but I don't have any शास्त्रिक प्रमाण, but this could be a possibility. So that way we can talk about the recent advances. What happened in 50s 60s we don't know, but in the recent they are sure shot about landing on the moon and all. Yes, yeah, you might have landed on the moon, but not the moon of Shastra. The moon of Shastra is Pitraloka. So you are landed on the physical moon, the moon of our understanding. Our understanding of the moon is like another earth. On that surface you have landed, and then the moon is reciprocating accordingly, showing its visual perception. So like that. So this is,
Prabhuji,
ah,
one thing मीन्स नॉट शास्त्रिक कुछ नहीं है, लेकिन एक मतलब क्या जनरल लॉजिक के हिसाब से आप चांद्रयान 1-2 में इतना पैसा लगा के वो भेज रहे हो, उधर टाउनशिप थोड़ी खड़े करने वाले हो. मतलब it is a useless thing to send any these things. Actually, government should implement this syllabus of the universe and the creation and all this. तो कुछ अपना भला हो सके कि अपने
see,
माइंड
wait. That will take long time. That may not happen immediately. But what India is doing, it is very much required. Same. We cannot simply impose our own ideology upon everyone. The majority of the universe is running in a particular thought process. In that thought process, the India also has to establish its own status. So for that matter, do we think that, for example, there are so many scientists who are working in ISRO? Can't they understand all these things? Have they not read the Vedic literatures? Have they not studied Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita or Mahabharata, Ramayana, Vishnu Purana and all, or any other Vedas? So they also studied, they also know, they also knew, they also accept Bhagavan. That's why the ISRO people, before Chandrayaan 2, Chandrayaan 3, they went to Tirupati Balaji and offered, and they took blessings of the Lordship, and then they did. So they also know. See, from Shastra, they also know that the moon is Pitraloka, moon, all these things are there. But still, so we may think that so they are spending so much money and all. Anyway, that money is dedicated for them only. So they are not taking that money from elsewhere. When the money is printed, it is when the money is allotted, resources are allotted, it is allotted for the space exploration only. They are not taking from anywhere else. And that is required in the current day scenario to stand against the world scientific advancement. India has to do something like that. There is, it's not any way to look down apart. So from the scientific front, they are doing whatever best they could do. On the Vedic front, they are also considering that. So they understood that we cannot go any, I mean, just like that. We need blessings of the Lord also. They are exploring from the physical platform. They are exploring on the spiritual platform. Yes, they know they can't do it. So that is beyond one's abilities to do it right now. So they respect that. So we need to give a benefit of doubt also. No need to make everything as a mundane thing. Yes.
ओके माय मेरा विचार ये था सिर्फ कि अगर वैदिक अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे
Yes,
तो अपना कुछ
that should be part of the curriculum. Yeah, the understanding from the Vedic literature should also be given to the students, but
Yeah.
that will be done from the high level. To add it in the part of curriculum, that will be done from the higher officials. But there is no bar for our individual study. We can study and we can teach our children at our home. For that, there are no objections, I suppose. No one is stopping us studying ourselves.
Yes.
So at least we should do that one.
because Prabhupada also used to say ना कि ये मतलब चीटिंग प्रोपेंसिटी रहती है ना ह्यूमन बींग्स में, तो वो साइंटिस्ट लोग वैसे ही चीट कर रहे हैं ऐसे लगता है.
See,
What is the use of all this endeavor, big?
No, we don't have to generalize. We don't have to generalize. Yes, there are some part of the scientists definitely they will do it against, because by birth, by training, they are not happy with the Vedic culture. They are like antagonist about the Vedic culture. So their standing is entirely different, opposite to Vedic understanding. But there are some people who are born and brought up and given training in the Vedic culture, but it is part of their livelihood. They are part of the scientific community, and they kind of try to balance both. Externally, they do all the scientific advance invention and all. Internally, they also cultivate scriptural knowledge. So we cannot deny that kind of people also. Both kind of people can be there. So, an ultimate sense, when you say what is the use and all, I also don't know. Yes, that is part of their job. They are doing. We are also doing our job. Many of our devotees are also employees. They are also doing so many jobs. That is part of the livelihood. So, but beyond that, at their home, in their personal space, they are practicing spiritual practices. So that
Right.
we don't know. Even many of our devotees, they may not project themselves like ISKCON devotees outside world. They may behave like normal people only. The outside people may not know that our people are devotees also. So they may think that okay, these people are very passionate about their work and all, but in their personal space, they are very nice devotees. So there is a possibility.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
Thank
Yes, I do not. I mean, I cannot dismiss what you say, as the Acharya said, as Prabhupada said, and as we see also, the modern day, as the time progresses, the atheism will increase rampantly. There is no doubt about it. But at the same time, there are some cultured people also. We cannot deny them. So in that way. Okay, anyone else has any questions? So basically, my point is that so we don't know. I mean, we don't have to give any judgment and all. It is already well proven and well established and all about the Apollo 11 mission, what exactly happened there and all, etc. But just to give a benefit, okay, you may say that this could be a partiality because we are Indians, we are supporting Indians and all. It's okay, Indian or non-Indian, whatever it is. If somebody endeavors, the material nature will reciprocate. This we cannot deny. Whoever in this world, if they endeavor, the material nature will reciprocate accordingly. This one we cannot deny. So, like that, the moon might reciprocate accordingly, and then some they will get some positive results and all these things and all. So, the mission landing on the moon, we don't have to completely discard it. We may appreciate, we give a benefit of doubt and accept it, and then appreciate their endeavor. That is good for us. We don't have it to be too critical. And but landing on the moon, a mission, and observing the pictures, observing the areas, that's only a kind of reciprocation of the moon only. The moon does not reveal its own true nature. The true nature of being Pitruloka, consisting of Pitru Devatas and all, that will not be revealed. That will be revealed only if one performs the sadhana, which is as per Shastra, which can take one to Pitruloka. So then one can see all the moon god, Pitur Devatas and all. That is a different and entire different thing. So in that way.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
The nature of bodies also differ where we stay. So now we are in Bharatvarsha, so we have that type of body. In
Hmm.
sun, they have a different type of body where the
Yes.
fire element is more.
Hmm.
Same similarly in the moon.
Water
So,
element is more.
yeah, so this landing of moon and something, yes, we appreciate their endeavors, but we know really ki because such type of body cannot, the human body cannot go into the moon where the exact is located. We devotees, at least Indians, know that. So for us, I think only appreciation part for their endeavors, and nature and Krishna is responding back them to land somewhere and to see some pictures. That way we can understand this thing,
No, we don't
Prabhuji.
have to say somewhere. give a benefit of doubt and say that they landed on the moon only. Why to say somewhere?
Okay, Prabhuji. Yeah, because,
Don't be so dismissal. It's
yeah,
okay. It's okay. I mean, there is nothing. By saying it, no one is hanging us.
yeah. Oh, yeah, but reality we know that it's so difficult. The nature of the body, this body won't survive there.
That is
That
true.
is there.
Yes,
Yes.
as of now, we are just saying okay for the mission. For the human being going there also, even for human being goes also, as Indra said, when somebody wants to come and this and all, just to reciprocate with them, they may create a artificial area where the human being
Yes.
can survive. That
Yes. As a
that
illusion.
potency they has. They could reciprocate for some small time. So like that
Okay.
we can take.
Yeah, and that's a and it in that sloka only right has written
Hmm.
that it is an illusion type.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Prabhuji.
But to interact with the original Pitraloka, the original moon in its original state, that requires a Vedic way of going there. May not be a
Yes.
mundane way of going there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sadhana.
journey of other planets.
Ah,
Journey to other planets.
yeah. Pitrun yanti pitrunvata. Um, yes, Prabhu, Chandan Prabhu, any talk about Chandrayaan?
Prabhuji, I'm just
DRDO, a scientist.
सुन रहा हूँ मैं.
Because there are few things beyond our ability to understand. Just we may have to throw some light. That's all. We have to take it forward. Hmm. So here are the verses in the Bhagavad Gita. Who will go, when they will go, how will they go? Bhagavad Gita chapter 8. So Dhumo Ratri Tata Shukla Shanmasha Dakshinayana. So Tata Krishna Shanmasa Dakshinayanam. Tatra Chandramasam Jyotir Yogi Prapya Nivartate. Departing on the path of smoke, night, waning fortnight, the south course of sun, the moon, and attaining Svargaloka, the Karma Yogis returns. So either to go to Svargaloka or Pitraloka, this is the process. After performing the sadhana throughout one's life, if one gives up the body in this time, one can easily go to Pitraloka and come back. Same thing is also mentioned in the Bhagavatam 3rd canto 32nd chapter. Overtaken with such faith, worships the Pitrus and Devatas by sacrifice, a person goes to the moon, drinks Somarasa, and then falls back to earth. They will not stay there, they have to come back. Yogi Prapya Nivartate, having attained Pitraloka or Sargaloka, they have to come back. Punareshase, they have to come back. As soon as their piety is over, they have to come back. They can't stay there always. That is also very clearly mentioned in these two slokas. Traividya mam soma paputa papa yajna rishtva swargatir prartayanti. The Ramayana, Mahabharata and other Puranas, they talk about Somarasa. They say that by drinking Somarasa, you can live long. Your body will be like 10,000 elephants. You will never have any disease. No fever, no cold, no headache, no knee pain, no back pain, no cramps, and no gray hair, no anxiety, no headache, and no tension, no hypertension, no heart attack, and no tooth pain, no toothache, no chest pain, and no other pains. And there is abundance of wealth and abundance of opulences to enjoy, abundance of somarasa. So you are always in enjoyment. So who will not want to go? Everyone want to go there, obviously. What to speak of that? In the past, they have fascination for going to Pitraloka. But nowadays we don't see such kind of fascination. Nowadays people have the fascination to go to America. As simple as that. Why were our children were all go want to go to America? Because there they get more salary. Population is less. You can have your own bungalow. You can have your own car. So you get everything abundantly there, which is not the case in India. Obviously, they want to go to America and settle there, get green card, and then happily live there because more money they are earning. Our 100 rupees are there $1. It is 1:100 times more. Here one person may be earning 1 lakh per month. There one will earn 10 lakh, 20 lakhs per month. It is much difference is there. So people want to go to America, and those who go to America, they don't want to come back. They want to settle there only. So nowadays, fascination to go to foreign. In the past, there was fascination to go to Swargaloka or Pitraloka. Because those days they were hearing about Swargaloka very much, and the sadhana also they could practice. So nowadays people cannot do the sadhana, but they can prepare for GRE, TOEFL, all other exams. They can crack those exams and they can go to America. So that also requires certain amount of austerity, tapasya, so all these things. So as simple as that. Tetam bhuktva Swargalokam Vishalam. The facilities for enjoyment in Swargaloka are unlimited. They will never end. A person, because the facilities are unlimited, a person want to enjoy unlimitedly. But unfortunately, Shine Punne Marte Lokam Vishanti. As soon as the piety is over, that person is sent back. But the desire is there to enjoy more and more. So he will not stop quite. Evam Trayi Dharma Manu Prapanna. Again he performs same Trayi Dharma. Gata Gatam Kama Kamalam. Because the desire to go to Swarga and enjoy that Swarga appearances are very strong. And they want to go back. Just like those who go to America, they will get 2 years visa. Once it is over, they renew it. Once it is over, they renew it. Once it is over, again they renew it. The desire to stay in America is very strong. So they don't want to come back. They keep on renewing it, renewing it. Renewing means going back again. They come to India, attend for visa interview, again go back. Again 2 years later, they come back, again renew the visa and go back. It's like that. As simple as that. And some people might want to go to America. And in India, other people, they want to give away the village and they want to come and settle in Mumbai. Mumbai are such kind of big, big cities. Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai, Calcutta, Delhi. That's why we see so much crowd in Mumbai and all. Because compared to villages, the standard of life in Mumbai is different. Even a small person also will be proud of saying that I am a Mumbai person. I stay in Mumbai. That words only will give so much pride to that person. They feel difficult to say I stay in so and so village and all. So it's like that. Matlab, the desire to go to a place of higher standard is always there in the jiva. Somebody may want to go to Sargaloka, somebody may want to go to Pitloka, somebody may want to go to America, Australia, Europe and all. And here we see somebody who is wanting to go to big cities, Bombay, Bangalore, Hyderabad and all. It is quite natural for jiva. What they can do, they will try to do. Those who can come to Hyderabad, they'll come to Hyderabad. Those who can go to America, they can go to America. Those who can go to Pitraloka, they'll go to Pitraloka. Those who can go to Swargaloka, they'll go to Swargaloka. So this is a general tendency of human beings. Because what we hear more, to that we become attracted to. And somehow we devotees have heard about Krishna Bhakti and Goloka and all. We are attracted to it and we are endeavoring to go to Goloka Vrindavan. So we are also doing the same thing. We also come in the same line. So like that. So finally, these are some attributes of the moon. Sarva Jiva Nivaha Prano Jivas. The moon is called life itself, supporting the life of all beings. That's why the moon is considered to be the chief living being in the entire universe. If moon is living, everyone lives. If moon is not living, no one lives. The reason is Annam hi prananam prana. Food is the life of all beings, and all beings getting their food from moon god. Devatas are getting nectar, and we are getting food. Animals are getting water. Everything is happening from moon. And animals are getting green grasses, etc. So in that way. So everyone is getting our food from moon. And every one of us are living because of moon. and moon travels through all the 27 nakshatras. That is his course of movement and all. So like that. So then the moon is composed of 16 phases seen as the Supreme Lord. The moon is considered to be the mind, is the present deity of the mind. He is considered to be the food because he is Annamaya. He is considered to be Amrutamaya because he is providing Amruta for the Devatas. He is considered to be Pranamaya because he is sustaining the prana of everyone, of the Devatas, Pitrus, humans, ghosts, animals, birds, and reptiles. Even the ghostly beings are also surviving because of the moon only. Everyone, good or bad, everyone is survived by moon only. Thus, the moon is considered to be all pervading since it is the cause of all life. If moon is not there, life is not there. So, he is Sarvamaya. And finally, moon is also called Manamaya because he is the deity of the mind, present deity of the mind. So, that is about moon. So, with respect to Dhruvaloka, there is a discussion about sun and moon. And the remaining entities who are there in the Dhruvaloka will be described in the 24th chapter. So, after sun and moon, whatever else we discuss now, it is all part of Svargaloka. So, like this. Any questions?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
I just want to know that you mentioned in Bharatvarsha there are 9 divisions.
Ah.
So the rest of the 8 division which we discussed or
We briefly discussed. I showed a picture of those 8 divisions. I showed the names of those 8 divisions, and then that's all only. And for the residents of Bharatakanda, the 8 divisions are invisible. We can't see them, at least for now in this current Kali Yuga. And we cannot go there also. We cannot go through our mechanical aids. We cannot go there.
Even within Bharatvarsha, we cannot go to the rest of the 8 divisions.
Cannot go. That's what Shastra is saying. I am not saying.
And the rest of the 8 divisions are also known as Karma Bhumi.
Yes, they are also known as Karma Bhumi.
And there also the human beings reside there.
Yeah, human beings or human-like beings will be residing.
But it is inaccessible to us.
Yeah, it is inaccessible to us. Tu agamya parasparam. One cannot go from one place to the place. Just like they are inaccessible to us, we are also inaccessible to them.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, what is the relative position of the Bharata Khanda in relation to the sun?
Can you repeat? I could not follow. Mataji?
The position of the Bharat Khanda in relation to the sun.
I don't know what exactly you meant to know. See,
Like
in the
position of
pictures we have been showing, na, you can take the reference of a particular picture. So sun is you can understand. Okay, this may not be the complete one. So the moon picture, yeah, you can see here.
Yes.
Here is sun, here is moon, here is Bharatakanda, and here is pole star, Dhruvaloka. And the center thing is the Bhumandala. Keeping the earth in the center, the moon revolves around earth, the sun also revolves around earth, and all other planets also revolve around earth. All the stars, they also revolve around earth. Earth is the center of all the luminaries.
Prabhuji, maybe I'm mistaken, but I'm not able to understand how Bharat Khanda has come in the center. Was it at the edge of the
Bharatakanda is not in the center. See, it's again. See, this is like front view. See, for example, how to say. Okay, I'll start the video for a few seconds. Okay, if this entire thing is the Jambudepa,
Yes.
in this entire thing, in the middle is Mount Meru.
Mount Meru.
And Bharatakanda is here.
Yes.
So when you see from the top, for you, Mount Meru will appear here and Bharatakanda will appear here. both are, there is a difference is there, just like in this picture. So where is that picture? Yeah, here. This is like that almost top view, not exactly top, but almost top. So Mount Meru is here. This is the entire Jambudipa, and here is the Bhartakhanda
Okay.
on the southern edge. Okay, this is as good as you are looking from the top. But if you
Yes.
go and stand here and look from the here, maybe you are standing here and looking this side, then how does it look like?
Okay.
So the same thing, you are coming in the front. So this is the Mount Meru in the middle, and Bhartakhanda is here. Maybe if you go to the side, the Mount Meru will be here, and Bhartakhanda will be here. There is a gap you can see. But when you come, you'll see like this. The Bhartakhanda will be in front of the Mount Meru. That is the picture I am showing here. The
Okay.
picture which I am showing here is like this.
Uh-huh.
The earth globe is not exactly center, but still, even from the measurements point of view, the distance from center of Mount Meru to the Manasutara mountain is 15.75 million yojanas. From the center of Mount Meru to center of the earth globe is 50,000 yojanas. So with respect to 15.75 or 16 million yojanas, 50,000 yojanas is negligible. Then these 2 points are as good as next to each other. They are in the center only. You can take exactly the center only we can take.
Okay.
Because this is only small distance. Here it may appear to be very big distance, but with respect to the planetary distances, this distance is negligible. 12 million and 50,000. 50,000 means 0.05 million. 12 versus 0.05. 0.05 should be neglected just like that, as good as zero only.
Okay.
Like that.
And sun is then where exactly the sun is then? Like here it appears as if it is at the edge near the Bhumandala.
Almost at the edge, because this is the seventh Dvipa. After seventh Dvipa, there is seventh ocean. After that, there is golden land, and then diamond land, and the Bhumandala is over. But this picture is not exactly correct, because from here to here is 15.75, and the golden land alone is 15.75. That is also of same size. The Bhumandala still goes further, but everything we cannot capture in one picture. So in that way, the sun should be somewhere in the middle of the Bhumandala in that case.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Matuji.
Prabhuji, I have a small question. This Dhruvaloka, what is shown, is it same as the pole star which is visible from the earth also?
Yes, the same pole star where Dhruva Maharaj is there, Shivaksha Vishnu is there, same Dhruvaloka.
And then you mentioned between moon to Dhruvaloka, it is called Svargaloka.
Yes, this is
So
all
that-
Svargaloka.
So basically, we cannot see the inhabitants, but we can kind of perceive the Svargaloka from here. That's what you're saying?
All the stars are nothing but the residences of the Svargaloka residents.
Okay.
So just like in the night time when you are traveling in a flight, from the flight, when the flight is about to land in Mumbai, you see all the lights everywhere, the multi-story buildings and the roadside, all the lights you see. From the light only you understand there is some home, some road, all these things. Only the light of the stars are seen to us.
So Svargaloka, as you said, is part of the Bhuvarloka.
No. Dhruvaloka is different, Svargaloka is different. This is Bhuloka. This Bhumandala is Bhuloka. From the Bhumandala to the moon, this entire space, this is Bhuvarloka.
Bhuvarloka, okay.
From moon to Dhruvaloka, this entire space is Svargaloka.
That is Svargaloka, yeah, okay.
Don't get confused. Gayatri mantra you remember. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Svargaloka. 3 are different lokas.
Okay, Prabhu, thank you.
Okay. See, because this is vast universe, there are multiple things are there. In order to reconcile, in order to remember everything, it requires little bit. Matlab, one should have some interest also. One should be really focused on this. Then only you should be able to connect each and every point. We are simply studying and going so many things, and they confuse us. Even still, the devotees are asking the questions about the 8 khandas of Bharatavarsha. Where is Bharatavarsha? Where is Bharatkhanda? I mean, I'm sorry to say this, because these are the things, because we are not keeping track of everything what is being indicated till now. If we, as I in the very first class I showed, this Bhagavad cosmology is like a rangoli. The day one we are putting the dots. Day two we are connecting the dots by lines. Then by connecting the lines we get to see some squares, rectangles, rhombuses, circles, and then strengthening those circles and different shapes, and then filling them with the different colors and flowers and all these things. When everything is there, that means when everything is there, it becomes a complete picture. That means every single aspect should be there in that. If you miss the previous things, then it does not make a picture. So in that way, and this is for the first time all of us are listening, so we may not be able to keep track of all these things, but we need to do some background work, without which it is not possible. There should be a continuous collection of all the information. We have to remember what is discussed in the past, and we need to keep adding to it the newer. Then it keeps on enhancing, keeps on increasing. So in that way.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Last
Prabhuji.
question. This sun god, they are having
Little
emitting
louder, little
light.
louder.
The sun god with the emitting light by this chanting of the mantra by the 60,000 this
And
rishis.
no, sun is self-effulgent.
Self-effulgent.
Is emitting of light is the vibhuti of the Lord. The Lord only empowered sun. While
Okay.
all devatas are considered to be the vibhuti of the Lord, sun is considered to be Shakti Avesha avatar of the Lord. The sun
Okay.
is empowered to emit light, not because of chanting of the mantras of the 60,000 sages. The sages are chanting mantra, that is a entertainment for sun. आप
Okay.
सेवा कर रहे हैं, आपको कुछ एंटरटेनमेंट चाहिए ना, तो सामने वो वैदिक मंत्र रिसेट कर रहे हैं.
Okay.
So like that. I mean, don't take it like the entertainment. I just make it
Yeah.
relatable said entertainment. But it's like by chanting the Vedic mantras, we are constantly reminded that what we are doing is a service to Supreme Lord. So in that way. So the sun is enthusiastic to do service.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Prabhuji, in our school we have read that our Earth is rotating and the moon is also rotating. But now, according to the Earth is stationary now, according to our shastras. Our Earth means Bhumandala, not Bhumandala.
See,
Our
if
yeah,
this wait. If this entire Bhumandala is firmly connected to this Bhartakanda, the earth globe which we see, on which we are living, if this has
yeah,
to spin around, if this has to rotate around sun is here, then what about the Bhumandala? If this has to rotate, then Bhumandala has to rotate.
Yes.
yeah,
For example, if I say that my little finger is moving around Tulsi Maharani, can my little finger alone move around Tulsi Maharani every day morning?
no,
I have to move. When I move, my little finger also moves around Tulsi Maharani. Without me
yeah.
moving, how can the little finger will move?
Mm.
So like that.
So
But will that be practical? Will that be possible?
no, not
As
possible.
simple as that.
So,
And none of the
Okay,
Shastra will ever say that either earth or Bhumandala is spinning or moving around.
so
For
here
them, the Bhumandala is stationary for Shastra.
yes,
And that which is moving is called Graha. Gati Pradhana iti Graha.
okay,
And earth is not considered as one of the Grahas. Nowhere in the Shastra earth is considered as a Graha. But unfortunately, in our school education, from the day one, we are what you can say, we are bombarded
bombarded.
with Earth planet, Earth planet, Earth planet. That's how we are brainwashed.
Yes, Prabhuji, got it.
So, Prabhuji, here and there is a difference between this modern scientific and this our Vedic. This Earth is not rotating, and then lot of people are giving why uh, because we can give no reference because Earth is rotating, so the speed is very high. Even the people who fly, if the Earth will rotate like that, so
Ah,
they are giving explanation that this is a relative motion, so we not find.
ah.
So have you gone through this statement and this
Not
any
required. Why I have to go? I have to go through. Why unnecessarily? All this. See, with the stationary earth, I am able to explain every phenomena. The day and night, week, month, year, everything I am able to explain. Then why I need to worry about what they are saying? So there is a problem in. I mean, this even is not a problem. It is natural. It is actually the nature of the human mentality. In many years back, before the temple opened in Gordoniko village, during that time only, the preparations were getting prepared for temple opening and all. Maharadhana, His Holiness Radhana Swami Maharaj took a special class. One of the important point for constructing the Govardhan village farm and temples, all these things is to culturally protect the neighborhood villages. Otherwise, all over India, everywhere you see, lot of conversions are happening by hook or crook, by some means. Some places they were tempting the people by providing monetary gains. Some places they are making people afraid of life. Either way, they are getting converted into other lifestyles. So Maharaj said the reason is whoever first comes, they will listen to. People are under poverty line. They need utter they have utter need of money. Whoever helps for them, that person is God. And whatever they say, they are ready to do. If other people come and help these people in need first, definitely they will listen to them. They will follow whatever they say. Whose fault is that? Then whoever goes first, they will be able to help them and protect them. Same way, this education also, whichever is given first, that will remain with us. It is very difficult to bring them back. In our childhood, we have been studied all this modern education that is ingrained in our heart. It is very difficult to undo it. So because they have come first, that's all.
Yes, Prabhu. That is the fact.
Ah.
It will take time to revert this mindset.
So we should be able to teach Shastra at the very beginning to our children. Then, even though they hear something afterwards, they may not be diverted so much. They say, okay, this is one perspective, that is another perspective. So, like that. But whatever they heard first, it will stay with them for the entire life.
Yes.
So, it is like that. See, many times our devotees always ask questions. The outside people will say like this, they will say like this, they will ask this kind of question, that question. See, forget about outside people. We, as the students of Bhagavatam, we should study Bhagavatam, we should understand Bhagavatam thoroughly. That is our primary duty. Forget about the rest of the world, rest of the universe. What they think and what they say, it's all secondary after what I want to do. First of all, we need to learn Bhagavatam thoroughly. We need to understand what is Bhagavatam understanding of this universe. If we know this, we can protect ourselves. We don't have to convert the entire universe. We just have to protect ourselves and our near and dear one. That is more than enough.
True, Prabhuji.
Okay. So this is all about Dhruvaloka. Hare Krishna, what about other devotees? Today a lot of discussion is happening. Are you feeling bored or okay?
No, Prabhuji, it's very interesting.
Very interesting. Hare Krishna. So thank you. So after moon, as you go slowly upward, as you raise your eyes and look toward the upper part of the universe, and then you get to see the 27 nakshatras, the 27 constellations. So what do you mean by nakshatras? What do you mean by constellations? I will explain in the next slide. But first, let us see what are they. The constellations in 28 in number, including Abhijit, they are situated 3 lakh yojanas above moon. Inspired by the Lord, move clockwise around Meru on the wheel of time. In the Bhagavatam, everything is said to be moving around Meru. But in reality, everything is actually moving around the line joining Polestar and Bhartakanda. This need to be understood because these are all at long distances. With respect to long distance, Meru and Bhartakanda, they are next to each other. So it does not make much difference whether you say they are moving around Mount Meru or they are moving around Bhartakanda. The reason is Bhagavatam never takes the name of Bhartakanda. It ends with Bharatavarsha. Bhagavatam does not even talk about in detail the divisions within Bharatavarsha, and one among the division is known as Bharatakanda. Such kind of name it has never taken. That's why it generalizes with Jambudipa only. Because neither the intention of Sukadeva Goswami nor the intention of Parikshit Maharaj to get into details. Their intention is to get the essential points and appreciate the Lord and then move on. So in that way we have to consider. There are 27 nakshatras which are the 27 residences of the 27 daughters of Daksha who were given in marriage to moon god. At the time of marriage, Daksha Prajapati offered few stars to each daughter. Even now we can see when the daughters are married, they were given a lot of gifts. The golden ornaments, the kitchen paraphernalia, the wooden furniture, clothes, and sweets. Like this, so many. Generally, we see even a vehicle. Sometimes people who have the possessions, they offer them some land or some home which is already constructed, or a space where they can construct a home. Like that, they offer according to their financial abilities. They do it. And Daksha Prajapati, the best of the Prajapatis, he owns a lot. When he got his daughters married, he offered each daughter 4455 tarakas. This group of 4455 tarakas is called as one nakshatra. Nakshatra means a group of tarakas. Small group of tarakas. Taraka is a individual star. It's like that. Since these daughters are staying in this group, like we call our home, Lakshmi Nivasam, Padmavati Nivasam, this Nivasam, that Nivasam. Same way, this group of stars are called as Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, Rohini, Mrugashira, like that. Because Ashwini is residing in this group of stars, this group of stars belong to Ashwini. That's why it is called Ashwini. And we have already discussed in the past. Every star is like the aerial mansion created by Kardama Muni. All the facilities that we have discussed in the third canto will be there in each and every star. He simply duplicated what is there in the heaven. So like that. So such kind of beautiful palaces, about 4-5, are given to each daughter. She will stay today in this palace, tomorrow in other palace, day after tomorrow in another palace. So for example, you can say that there are 7 palaces. So 7 days in 7 palaces. Weekly she will be rotating. So like that we can say. Because they have wealth, they have that opulences. So who stops? It is up to them. So there are 27 nakshatras. There is a 28th one, Abhijit. This is not visible always, but once in a while it becomes visible. Why I also don't know. But whenever it visible, It becomes visible. It comes in between Ashada and Shravana. In between Ashada Nakshatra and Shravana Nakshatra it comes. Abhijit is the last part of Ashada and the first part of Shravana. So now, the terminology nakshatra has a different meaning, though we may use it in a different context today. But let us try to understand what is the nakshatra. Nakshatra means nak asmat trayate iti nakshatra. That which delivers us from the fear of darkness in the night time is called nakshatra. Nak means night. In the daytime we have sunlight. In the night time, which light we have? There is a moonlight. There may be some light coming from the stars. Don't worry about the electricity, all these things. Take this when these are not there. So, on the Amavasya, even moon is not there. But other days, moon is there. The moon's light is actually much better than star's light. But in any case, whether the light coming from the moon or light coming from the stars, that is good enough for a person to just see what is there around. Even small light also good enough. That's why nakshatras are those entities which are giving us some light in the night time. That's why Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Nakshatrana Maham Shishi. Among all those objects which are giving us light in the night time, I am moon. Because the moonlight is much better than the light of any other entity in the night time. So that is as simple as that. Then, who are all there in that nakshatras? What are the entities who are giving us some light in the night time? There are in total 4 entities are there. Nakshatra means it is a general terminology which is used for any object that is giving us some light in the night time. But among them, there are 4 categories. The first category is Ruksha. This Ruksha is actually the group of stars in 27 groups, in which Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika are residing. The dimension of the entire group, they are bigger in size like Buddha. Their size is around 400 yojanas. All the stars put together, the overall area is 400 yojanas. Okay, and these are why they are called Rukshas. When you map all these 4-5 stars by drawing a line, by connecting them, that mapping appears to be like a bear, small bear. In the Ramayana, Jambavan is called as Ruksha Raja, the king of bears. And since these 27 groups appear to be like a small bear, they were called Rukshas originally. This is the first category. Second category is Rashi. Mesha, Vrushava, Mithuna, Tula, Kanya, Karka, like that. These are 12 groups, but bigger groups. While Rikshas have few stars in one group, Rashis will have lot of stars, 20, 30 stars in each group. Like that, there are 12 groups. And then third category is individual taras. Even though Ruksha is a group of stars and Rashi is a group of stars, in addition to these 2 set of groups, there are many independent stars. All the remaining independent stars are called as tarakas. These are all small stars. Their dimensions vary from half yojana to 100 yojanas. Half yojana means 6.5 kilometers. 100 yojana means 1300 kilometers. So one star will be of this much diameter from here to here. That much is given to a heavenly personality. So they come from the name Thru. Those who do good deeds cross this world and attain these planets. Tara also means they are white and bright, self-illuminating. So, as Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, what was that verse? Jitvava bokshite mahim atova prapyasi swargam. If you win in this battle, you will enjoy the earth. If you die in this battle, you go to Swarga. When such pious people go to Swarga, they are given a star. They are supposed to enjoy in that star as long as their piety is allowed. So the star will have an area of half yojana, 6 kilometers area. That entire area belongs to that person. In that area, there are hundreds of heavenly ladies who will serve them. Just like in Kardamune case, you see, when Kardamune requested Devahuti to go and take bath in that Bindu Sarovara, when she entered into the Bindu Sarovara, 1000 ladies were waiting for her, and they made her bath, they dressed her, they decorated her, they fed her all the food, etc., etc. They served. As long as the Vimana was there, all the 1000 ladies were there to look after the needs of Devahuti. Like that, whenever a person goes to heaven, when they enter into a Tara, there they will have all these heavenly ladies who are there to serve them. So this is there in the Vedic literatures, in the Ramayana, Mahabharata, and all the Vedas, and all the Puranas, Itihasas, and Vedas, and all. When people hear all these things, they get attracted. Obviously, if you go to Svarga, you will get a star whose dimensions are this big, and everything belongs to you, and all the palaces are yours, and all the enjoyment is yours, and you are surrounded by thousands of ladies and all. Who will not want to go there? Just like our ancestors are inspired to go to Svarga, even in today context, all our surrounding neighborhood people are also inspired to go there. And but their going there is a different means. They think that by killing non-believers, the more you kill, the more ladies you will get. That is the understanding. But because the facilities are so, any person will get tempted to get it. So that is the catch. So in that way. But anyway, here one interesting point is, because the individual tarakas they are white and bright, they are self-illuminating. And Rashis are also combination of tarakas, Rukshas are also combination of tarakas. So all of them are all bright. And every taraka, whether the taraka is individual, whether the taraka is the part of Rashi, whether the taraka is the part of Ruksha, their dimensions are this much only, they don't vary. Itna hi rahega. So in one sense, all these three categories are tarakas. They are all self-luminous, they are all bright, and they all move at constant speed. They are all traveling around pole star doing parikrama, and they all move at same speed. There is no variation in the speed. The entire day of Brahma, they will be traveling at constant speed. There is no variation among them. The fourth category is Navagrahas. While all these three are Tarakas, the fourth category is Grahas. Sun, Moon, etc. Surya, Chandra, Mangala, Buddha, Guru, Shukra, Shani, Rahu, Ketu. These are the Navagrahas. Okay? Their dimensions are varying about 200. While all the stars are up to 100, the planets are starting from 200. These dimensions are bigger, these dimensions are smaller. Because these dimensions are smaller, all of them are equal to one speed. Because these dimensions are all different, everyone will have a different speed. With that speeds, they keep rotating. And their speeds also keep varying time to time. If the star is rotating at a speed of 100 km per hour, for the entire life he will not change. He will travel always with 100 km per hour. But for example, sun, we say that 90 km per hour. Today you will be 90 km per hour. Tomorrow you will be 91. Day after tomorrow again 90. And afterwards 91 or 89. Oh, keep on changing. Aage piche. Speeds are all constantly varying. And while all the stars are self-luminous, all the grahas are reflecting sunlight. Only Surya is self-luminous, remaining are all reflecting sunlight. Even among them, Rahu and Ketu will not reflect sunlight. Since they do not reflect sunlight, we don't see them. And modern science will not accept them because they are not seen by us. Because Rahu and Ketu are considered to be black planets. The black bodies do not reflect sunlight. That's why they are not seen by our eyes. So like that. These are the differences. These are all small. These are all self-luminous. These are all traveling at same speed. These are all huge. They travel at different speeds and they reflect sunlight. And then,
Prabhuji.
considering both day and night, Lord Krishna says, Jyotisham Raviramshman. Among all the shining objects, I am Surya. In the night time, I am Chandra. Both in the night and daytime, I am Surya. That is as simple as that. Now, a nakshatra will have all these four categories. But traditionally, as things are happening, the riksha word has been replaced by nakshatra. Today, nakshatra means these 27 groups, riksha. So this is our contemporary usage. But traditionally, nakshatra means all these four. So like that we have to understand. So in that way, since sunlight is reflected by all these planets, sun is considered the king of all the planets, as per Brahma Samhita. So this is the understanding and the situation of all the heavenly bodies. Just like all these heavenly people are residing in the stars. Even Indra stays in one star. Maybe Indra star may be 100 yojanas. That is called Amaravati. Agni will be in one star, Varuna in one star. Like the different people, devatas are residing in different stars. Same way, these different grahas are inhabited by different personalities. Surya, Chandra, Mangala is Kartikeya, Buddha is Buddha, Guru is Brihaspati, Shukra is Shukracharya, Shani is Shani only, Rahu is Rahu, Ketu is Ketu. तो लोग है इसलिए उनका नाम से हो गया. So like that.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Wait. You see some of the pictures here. Some of these constellations are shown here. This is Saptarishi Mandal. This is Pole Star. These are all other constellations. Saptarishi Mandal, Pole Star. This is Leo, Simha Rashi. Vega. So these are all like different. This is Virgo, Kanya Rashi. So different. Gemini, Mithuna Rashi. So, as I mentioned, that every star is a aerial mansion like that of Kardamamuni. All these are different examples of that aerial mansions and the Vimanas, which are the residence of the heavenly devatas, heavenly people. So, yes, Prabhu, what is your question?
Prabhuji, my question is that in the Ketu, it was mentioned that the Ketu was 100 brothers who was generally during the time.
100 of them are living in the Ketu planet only.
Acha, so all hundreds are drank this nectar?
No. Only one person drank.
Okay.
He was made the in charge of the Ketu planet. The
Okay.
remaining 99 are also staying with him.
Okay. Thank you.
So like that we should see. Only Rahu and Ketu drank nectar. The remaining 99 Ketus, they did not drink, but they get to stay in this Ketu planet.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Ah.
So, Prabhuji, you mentioned like the sun, Surya, Chandra, and this Buddha, Shani have their own planets, grahas.
Ah.
But like other devatas like Indra, Vayu, they have this nakshatras, like they have these serial mentions, like so they don't have their own planet.
चलेगा ना? The facilities are there. Maybe only thing here it is sort of big, bada hai, इधर थोड़ा छोटा है. So what is the problem? Either there is one graha which is bigger in size, or you have multiple stars. Individually they may be small, but you have many. Which is better?
Okay. So there are multiple stars. Like there could be
Yeah, could be.
180,000.
Indra is the king. Indra might be having multiple stars on this position. One star is Amaravati, other stars may be there. Why not? In
could
one
be
star, he
100
may be
actually.
having Antapura. In one star, he may be having the palace. In one star, there may be sports places. Like that. He can have, no? If Ashwini Bharani can have 4-5 stars, can't Indra can have 10 stars?
Okay. And they keep rotating, like they are not stationary. They keep revolving.
Yeah. None of them are stationary. They keep traveling.
Keep traveling.
Yeah. They do one parikrama, one round around pole star or around Earth globe. All of them make one round. They also make one round. Moon also makes one round every 24 hours approximately. थोड़ा आगे पीछे है, but almost 24 hours.
This 27 nakshatra which called, these are 27 rikshas, right?
Technically they are 27 rukshas, but
Rikshas.
today we call 27 nakshatras only.
And
The
there are
nakshatra term
12,
has been attributed to rukshas.
and there are 12 rasis which are a larger group of
Stars, larger
tarakas.
group of stars. Yes.
Tarakas. And there are, besides this, there are individual small tarakas which are also
They are
revolving.
spread all over
All
Dhruvaloka and Sarvaloka. They are everywhere.
So the person who attains like Swargaloka, so he attains one of the stars.
Yes, one of the stars.
According to their pious credit, he will be given one particular mention, aerial mention, or
Yes,
one
yes.
tara.
Less piety, smaller star. More medium piety, medium star. More piety, bigger star.
So the person who is getting like he will be coming back. So there are some permanent residents also who are maintaining their stars, or like there only people are coming there, going there and coming back.
See, it's like there are some stars exclusively dedicated for the principal devatas who are local residents whose lifespan is 1 manantara.
Yes.
There are some stars which are like guest rooms. जब गेस्ट आएगा उनको दे दी जाएगा.
Like a hotel that people come constantly
एक
coming
आदमी
and
आएगा, वो जाने के बाद दूसरा आदमी को देंगे, वो जाने के बाद तीसरा आदमी को दे देंगे, ऐसा. दे आर लाइक गेस्ट रूम्स. जो लोकल है उनके लिए क्वार्टर्स असाइंड किया गया, गवर्नमेंट क्वार्टर्स.
But Prabhuji, those who are those who are worshipping Buddha, sun, moon, so they will go to their planet. Means they are going to their aerial mansion or what?
Yeah, either they go to the same planet or they go to a star near to their planet, बगल में.
अच्छा.
हाँ.
their stars are unlimited. There's no like.
Yeah, unlimited. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
So on Mount Meru also on the summit, there are 8 Digpals where Indra's palace and many are there.
Yes.
In Mandala also, they have their own guest house at that end of the golden planet, golden land, and they have in the stars also.
Yes. In the Swargaloka, in the stars, that is their permanent residence. On top of Mount Meru, they come here to discuss universal management.
Okay.
And in other places also, it may be like the recreation center or from some other purposes. So these are the big people, na? They can have multiple places. Even in India also, every major town has a Birla house. In Hyderabad, we had a Birla house. In adjacent to the Birla temple was there Balaji temple. In Puri, we have a Birla house. Bombay, Delhi, Calcutta, everywhere Birlas have their house.
Okay.
If Birlas, the wealthy people of this earth only can have bungalow in every city, can't Indra and the Dikpalakas, can't they have a bungalow at different places in the universe?
Yes.
Definitely, they should have. So like that we can understand.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Mataji.
Prabhuji, this Swargaloka consists of all these planets, stars, and everything.
Yes.
But it is not like a plane like a Bhuvaloka.
No. Stars, they keep on traveling, they keep on revolving. Bhumandala is stationary. It is like a big, huge plane. But these are not planes. Everyone will have one aerial mansion, one star.
Okay.
That's what
And
we said,
matlab,
na? Every
Swargaloka
star is
a
of this
plane.
much. Every star is of this much size. आधा योजन से 100 योजन तक.
Okay. So there is no मतलब earthly ground ऐसा नहीं रहता है मतलब उधर.
नहीं.
Everything is
a vimana.
Vimana. Okay.
All planets are chariots. All stars are vimanas.
And फिर how do they distinguish between Bhuvarloka and Swargaloka?
Height.
Means how Brahmaji created it. It is the
height. Height with respect to Bhumandala.
Okay.
From here to here, this space, whoever is here, they are part of Bhuvarloka. From here to here, whoever in this space, they are Swargaloka.
Okay, Ravi. Thank you.
Geographical boundaries, we can say. From the
Prabhuji,
Bhumandala to the height of 2 lakh yojanas is Dhruvaloka. From there till pole star, the entire area is Svargaloka. Yes, Mataji.
so Prabhuji, like the other lokas like Jana Loka, Mahaloka, they are above Dhruvaloka.
Yeah, above Dhruvaloka. Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka, they are above.
They are above. And the space between the moon and Dhruvaloka is much larger than comparison to Bhumandala and moon.
Obviously, the Bhumandala to moon is only just 1 or 2 lakhs. But idhar se upar they are all in millions, tens and hundreds of millions yojanas.
And is there any reference here, like you mentioned that Srimad Bhagavatam does not mention the Bharata Khanda, but you mentioned that the Dhruvaloka is directly connected to Bharata Khanda or Bharata Varsha.
No, I said Sri Tiruvenkada Ramanujajiyar's the picture shows that the planets are revolving around Bhartakhanda. The line connecting Bhartakhanda and the pole star, they will be revolving around it. That is from that Acharya. So that is not mentioned in the Bhagavatam. That is from the Sri Vaishnava Acharya.
Bhagavatam does not say that there is some line connecting Dhruvaloka to Bharata.
No, it does not mention.
And there is a line. What about the line between Dhruvaloka and the Sun planet? Like,
where is the line?
Like it
Sun
is
is
said,
here and Dhruvaloka is here.
yeah, there is some aerial thread is there between that. That's why the sun chariot is moving on
No,
the.
Bhagavatam says Avyakta Ramasa. By a invisible power, he controls. In other Shastras, it is mentioned Vatarashmi. Surisdanta says Vatarashmi.
Vatarashmi means?
Vatarashmi means very simple. Rashmi means rope. Vata means wind.
Wind rope.
Windy rope.
The Surya Siddhant mentioned there is a wind rope, and Bhagavatam says by the invisible power.
Invisible power.
Both are we can be correct.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So is there probably like there is some planet like what is the Kala Chakra then? Is there some planet of Kala?
Kala Chakra means the 12 Rashis and 27 Nakshatras. Technically speaking, 12 Rashis is called Kala Chakra. And we can also add 27 Nakshatras to it. So these two put together is called Kala Chakra.
And they affect our plan like?
No, Kala Chakra will not affect us.
How like it is like the science of astrology, like how they check this?
That is
the influence
a
of this
planet in a particular Rashi will have some influence upon us. It is the influence which is coming through the planet, not through the Kala Chakra. Kala Chakra is the background upon which where the planet is there. Based on that, the influence will be understood. The influence is directly connected to Grahas, not to the Kala Chakra.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
The Mount Meru is 16,000 down the Bhumandala and 84,000 above the Bhumandala.
Yes.
So the Bhuvarloka is above that, or it Bhuvarloka also has Meru in that thing.
No. See, from Pushkara Dvipa it is 2 lakh yojanas. From Pushkara Dvipa, the total width of Bhuvarloka is 2 lakh yojanas. But Sun is at a height of 1 lakh yojanas. Above Sun, 1 more lakh is there. But the Bhumandala itself is at a thickness of 1 lakh yojanas. So here at Pushkara Dvipa, Bhumandala thickness is almost 0 only. So When sun is at a height of 1 lakh yojana, that means sun is exactly equal to the position of Bhartakanda,
Yeah.
where the base of Mount Meru is there. And
Yes.
Mount Meru itself is about 84,000 yojanas.
Yes.
And just above Mount Meru, about another 16,000 yojanas. Until then is the Dhruvaloka.
Okay. Okay. Done.
Until here.
Okay.
So like that we should take. So Mount Meru is actually completely part of Dhruvaloka only in one sense. Though it belongs to Bhumandala, but it is located in the Dhruvaloka, we can say like that. Just above Mount Meru, Dhruvaloka is ending, and then Sargaloka will begin. So like that.
Okay.
Okay. So we have seen sun, we have seen moon, and we have seen 27 constellations. Then we'll see the upper planets. Shukra, as you go upward, as you raise your eyes above the constellations at a height of 2 lakh yojanas, we get to see Shukra Graha. 2 lakh yojanas above constellations. It moves like sun, sometimes behind sun, sometimes in front of sun. I said na, the planets will have speeds, different speeds, and that speed also keep on changing. So sun has a particular speed and Venus also has a particular speed. So Venus speed is almost same as that of sun, but sometimes it goes ahead of sun, that means the speed increases. Sometimes it lags behind the sun, speed reduces. So it is like that. Always favorable to all people. Shukra Graha is favorable to all. Generally causes rain and removes evil influence of other planets. So though the Venus is the residence of Shukracharya, but he does good. In the sense, see, Shukracharya is, apparently we may say that he is the teacher of Asuras, but his teachings are Sakama Karma Yoga. Sakama Karma Yoga means live like a royal personality. अच्छे से जियो, धर्म के अनुसार अच्छे से जियो. It's like that. मतलब वेदों के द्वारा ही जियो, बट जीवन का लक्ष्य है मजा करना. So from the point of view of the material context, the Venus provides all the good situations to all the people. So in that way, that's why people ask, how is your Shukra Graha? Like that. So Shukra is always favorable. And Shukracharya is the son of Bhrugumuni, and he stays along with his family members, friends and relatives in this Shukra Graha. Then as you go another 2 lakh yojanas upper side, there you get Buddha, Mercury. He is 2 lakh yojanas above Venus. He also moves like Venus, sometimes ahead of sun, sometimes behind sun. He is generally auspicious. May not be always, but in general is very auspicious. But whenever he goes away from the earth, he causes droughts, cyclones, and cloudy atmosphere. When he is close to earth, it is good. When he is away from earth, थोड़ा सा सोचना पड़ेगा. It is the abode of Buddha, the son of Soma and Tara. Even though Soma married 27 daughters of Daksha, somehow in the initial days, he was showing more interest in Rohini only. He was spending more time with Rohini. The other daughters became angry and informed the father, Daksha. Daksha became angry and cursed Moon. You think that you are the most beautiful person, you are spending more time only with one my daughter, other daughters are neglected. I curse you to lose your beauty, and I curse you to get leprosy. Like that, Daksha cursed just like that. Then the moon went to Prabhas and worshipped Lord Shiva. Then Lord Shiva said, I cannot nullify the curse completely, but I can do some adjustment. For 15 days, by the result of the curse of your uncle, your mamana, okay, whatever, father-in-law, your beauty will reduce. Another 15 days, by my blessings, you will regain your beauty. That's why we have Krishna Paksha and Shukla Paksha. During Krishna Paksha, by the curse of Daksha, the beauty of the moon is reducing. During Shukla Paksha, by the blessings of Lord Shiva, he will regain his beauty. So that is indicated. But what to do? The moon god as any other person, he want to have children. After this curse, he could not spend much time with his wives. They are there. There is a There is a formal relationship, but he cannot produce children through them. Tara agreed to bear the child of moon god. Tara was actually the wife of Bruhaspati. Before marrying Bruhaspati, somehow Tara wanted to marry moon god. But in the Swayamvar, Bruhaspati won. She married Bruhaspati only. But eventually, seeing the pitiable condition of the moon, Tara agreed to have a child of moon god. That child is Buddha. And Buddha is so wonderful personality, he was given a planet by Brahma. That's why that planet is known as Buddha Graha. And this Buddha only appeared as Abhimanyu in Mahabharata, and he appeared as Angada in Ramayana. Angada, Vali's son, and Abhimanyu is Arjuna's son. That is Buddha only. And then as you go upward, after Buddha Graha, there you come to Mangala Graha, or Kuja Graha, or Angaraka Graha, 2 lakh yojanas above Mercury. Generally, it is inauspicious, indicating grief. So normally, it is inauspicious. When it is coming close, it will cause more trouble. One of the biggest problem parents have is Kuja dosha or Mangal dosha. If their children have Kuja dosha or Mangal dosha, they have tough time to get their children married, because their children are supposed to be get married to another Kuja dosha person only, not here and there. It is the abode of Kartikeya, the son of Lord Shiva and mother Parvati. Very tough personality. He passes through each sign in 3 fortnights if not traveling retrograde. तो ये उनका गति के बारे में, इसको ज्यादा ध्यान देने की जरूरत नहीं, but there are some details. While Sun, Mercury, Venus travels in each zodiac sign for 1 month, Mars takes 1.5 months. That is the understanding. So all the 12 signs are completed in 1.5 years, if not retrograde. If retrograde, almost 2 years. Then Bruhaspati, 2 lakh above, 2 lakh yojanas above Venus is, not Venus, above this Mars is Bruhaspati or Jupiter. It is generally auspicious for Brahmanas, because he is the teacher of Devatas, he is favorable to Brahmanical culture. While Shukracharya is teacher of Sakama Karma, Bruhaspati the teacher of Nishkama Karma Yoga, selfless service. That's why everyone do not appreciate Nishkama Karma Yoga. That's why it said favorable to the Brahmanas. So Brahmanas to some extent are Brahmanically oriented people will accept Nishkama Karma Yoga. Other people, they want Sakama Karma only. So in that way. It is the abode of Bruhaspati, the son of Angira and Shraddha, and the preceptor of Devatas. He passes through each sign in 1 year. Bruhaspati spends 1 year in 1 zodiac sign. So like that. 12 years, 12 zodiac signs. Then finally there is Shani. Shani is situated 2 lakh yojanas above Jupiter. He is always very much inauspicious for the entire universe situation. Shani say not only human beings, even Devatas also become afraid. It is the abode of Shani, the son of Sun God and Chaya. He passes through each sign in 30 months or 2.5 years. And all 12 signs are covered in 30 years. It is very slowly. So when you are born, in whichever Rashi the moon was there, that is our birth Rashi. When the Shani is entering into one Rashi before that Rashi, the Shani influence will be there upon us. And when Shani is traveling in our Rashi, the influence is maximum. When Shani enters into the next Rashi, the influence is gradually reducing. Like that, Shani's influence will be there upon us for 3 Rashis. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Total 7.5 years. That's why it is called Sade Sati. So like that. And above Saturn, till now, the gap is only 2 lakh yojanas until Saturn. After Saturn, the Saptarishi Mandal will be at a height of 1.1 million yojanas. Gap बढ़ गया. They always think of the well-being of all people. They circumambulate Lord's supreme abode, Dhruvaloka. The sages are 2.5 million yojanas above the sun. So now, there are so many sages who actually reside in Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka. But 7 of them are chosen and they were given residence within our Swargaloka because they need to stay with us, they need to monitor what's happening, they need to guide day in day out. These are like the class teachers. एक पूरा क्लास का जिम्मेदारी उनको दे दिया गया है. So in the seventh Manvantara, the seven people are these people, Kashyapa, Atri, etc. In the first Manvantara, these are the seven people, Marichi, Atri, etc. In the eighth Manvantara, these are going to be the seven people. Galava, Deeptiman, we may not know them. Parashurama we know, Ashwatthama we know, Krupacharya we know, Rishishrunga we know, Vyasadeva we know. Vyasadeva, Krupacharya, Ashwatthama, and Parshuram. These are all there in Mahabharata. Rishishrunga and Parashurama, they are there in the Ramayana. So, like that. Galava, Deeptiman, other sages. So, they stay in the Saptarishi Mandal, they stay very close to us and they look after our well being. They get day in, day out, they continuously teach what is good, what is not good, how to follow, how to not follow, like that. Especially Indra and other Devatas. These are the Saptarishis. In the question mark shape, they are there. They revolve around the pole star continuously. And their only intention is our well being. We should follow Dharma and we should go back home back to God. That is only their main purpose. It is called Big Dipper, Saptarishi Mandal. And above Saptarishi Mandal, at a height of 1.3 million yojanas, the Dhruvaloka, which is the abode of Lord Vishnu. Atat Tasmat Parastas त्रयोदश लक्ष योजनान्तरो यत्तद् विष्णोः परमं पदम् अभिवदन्ति. Vishnoho Paramam Padam. The Parampada of Lord Vishnu is situated above this. Established by the Lord at the pivot of all luminaries, planets and constellations. He is located at the pivot. Around him, everyone is revolving. Saptarishis, Devatas and stars, they circumambulate Dhruvaloka with great respect in clockwise direction. Samakala Yugabihi Sa Bahumanam Dakshinataha Kriyamana Idanam. Dakshinataha means clockwise direction in Savedisha. Dhruva still resides at the life source of all and remains until the end of the Kalpa. So Dhruva Maharaj is currently residing in this Vishnoho Paramam Padam, the abode of Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, and he will continue to stay here till the end of the Kalpa and protecting all of us, causing the change in seasons, and he maintains all of us residing in this world. Our sustenance is depend upon seasons. The seasons are caused by Dhruva. So these are the some verses which are in the fourth canto. When Dhruva prayed for something, Lord Vishnu was responding, I give you that residence of mine which is eternal, Dhruvakshiti. The zodiac of planets, constellations and stars, they revolve around pole star continuously. And please remain there till the end of the Brahma's life, Kalpavasinam, or Brahma's day, we can say. So in any way, this is a place where Lord Vishnu used to stay. He has given it to Dhruva Maharaj. As a result of that, it became known as Dhruvaloka. Since Dhruva is residing there. On behalf of Lord Vishnu, it is Dhruva who is maintaining all of us. So in that way. Yesterday we discussed about it elaborately. So in this way, Sun, Moon, constellations, Shukragraha, Budagraha, Angaraka, Guruspati, Shani, Saptarishis, Dhruvaloka. All these are located one above the other, like this. Though in this picture they are shown like very height is very much, but in reality is not so much. If you see from here to here, here to here is 12, here to here is 15.75, and here to here it is 41. It is supposed to be 41, but from here to here is only 3.8. 3.8 I showed big, at 41 I showed small. Basically the picture just to indicate things. So it is not exactly like it is shown here. The whole planet, this entire belt will be very small. So the mountain will be very far, like that. Loka Parvata. And Dhruvaloka, established by the Lord, which is the pivot of all luminaries, planets, and constellations, which are made to rotate constantly around it by the inconceivable force of the Lord's time energy, shines constantly. Avyakta Ramasa Bhagavata Kalena Brahmyamananam. So like that. This is Avyakta Ramasa. That is inconceivable force which is making everyone to revolve around pole star. So these are the orbits of these respective planets. They are revolving all around. However, one second. Till now we have been saying that. So one planet above the other planet is at a height of so much. So all the heights are mentioned. But yesterday we discussed elaborately also. The Dhruva pulls all these planets towards him. The sun goes toward Dhruva. When sun goes towards Dhruva, he goes upward. When Dhruva let loose, he comes downward. Similarly, moon goes toward Dhruva and comes down. All other planets also goes toward Dhruva and comes down. So the positions mentioned in the Bhagavatam are not the permanent positions. These are the positions of the planets on the day of Makara Sankranti. Afterwards, every day, the position keeps changing. All the planets go up and down, up and down, up and down. There is a quite dynamic situation. The same thing is mentioned here in this shloka. These are the shlokas from Vayu Purana 19.9599, which says, when the sun is at the end of the Dakshinayana tracks, Dakshinayana Margamto, the last day of the Dakshinayana is January 14th. On that day, he will be below all other planets. Sun is below all other planets. Then moon moves above sun, the star belt, then Buddha, Shukra, Brahaspati, Shani, Saptarishis, and Dhruvaloka. The planets are situated one above the other by 2 lakh yojanas in order. That's all. As simple as that. Only on the day of Makar Sankranti, when Vyasadeva was compiling the Vedic literature, this was the position. But every day, the position keeps changing. Who is above, who is below is not a permanent reality. Today, one may be above, other may be below. Tomorrow, this below person becomes above person becomes below. That keeps on happening. So, in this way, all these planets are indicated. Their heights are mentioned like that. Yes, Mataji?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So this Dhruvaloka is mentioned as star. So does Dhruvaloka is also revolving or is it fixed, like it's stationary?
Which loka?
Dhruvaloka.
No, everything will be revolving. Bhumandala is stationary. Dhruvaloka is stationary. Between all the things are revolving. Everything in the Bhurloka and everything in the Svargaloka, they keep on revolving for the entire day of Brahma.
So Dhruvaloka is stationary, but it is called star. No, star means they are revolving. Or
Who said Dhruvaloka as a star? Even if it is star, it revolves around itself only. It does not go anywhere. वहां पे एक लाइक फैन, वो फैन का ऊपर पॉइंट जहाँ पे फिक्स किया वो वहां पे रहेगा ना. Apparently it may appear to be revolving around itself.
okay, it's stationary basically.
Even if we consider, it will revolve around itself only. It does not go anywhere. वहीं पे रहकर वहीं पे अपने आप घूमते रहते.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other devotees have any questions?
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, you discussed about all the Jupiter, Saturn, and everything. So the Rashis there in astrology are 12. So are they combination of all this? Or, you told that Rashis are combination of 20 stars. 20
to 30 stars. One Rashi is a combination of 20 to 30 stars. Yeah.
So now, like example, Mesh Rashi, Meen Rashi, and everything. They are also rotating here.
Yes, they also rotate.
But
That's what I
he,
said, na? Kalachakra is having a speed of 100 km per hour. Sun will be having 90. So they have different speeds.
but here you have mentioned only 7 or 8 something. The rest are not there. So
No,
because
because
it
the Rashis
comes
are
in
not
astrology.
discussed at this point of the
Yeah,
Bhagavatam.
it's in
Bhagavatam does
astrology.
not talk
Yeah.
about the Rashis so much.
Okay, okay. So got it. So there are 12 rasis plus all these planets and everything. So
Hmm.
this group stars revolve around the pole star,
Hmm.
and they affect as accordingly you told about the Saturn and everything. So
Hmm.
these also. So when the person is born in that particular aligned to their, that is their Rashi, and that time is the nakshatra.
Yes.
Is it like?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
When we are born, in which Rashi and in which nakshatra the particular planet is there. For example, the moon is there. That becomes our birth nakshatra, and that becomes our birth Rashi.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So based on that, some predictions can be made. So, like that. Other devotees, any questions?
No, Prabhuji.
1 second. Hare Krishna. So, in this way,
Prabhuji.
all these
Hare Krishna.
planets are described.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
How much?
Prabhuji, till Saturn planet is there, so we have studied in our this time Neptune, Pluto,
Hmm.
and all these things. So what are they? They are
I
accidentally
don't know.
found.
There is no discussion about them in the Bhagavatam.
Yes, yes, yes. So I just wanted to mention because these people are discussing more about more than Uranus. One more is now there. So so in Bhagavatam till Saturn we have all this, and then above it Saptarishis. That only. Okay. Yes, Prabhuji.
According to Shastra, there are only Navagrahas.
Okay.
We cannot add, we cannot remove. The Navagrahas will remain as long as scriptures are existing.
Yes, yes.
We cannot change.
Prabhuji,
Ah.
apart from this Bhoga, whatever is seen or observed, there could be a like Taraka, right?
We can say rest all we can add according to among the
Tarakas.
Tarakas. That can be done.
We cannot say that they are us.
Okay. Just few points which are missing because as Mataji just now asked na, here there are no Rashis, we can't see them like that. Because Bhagavatam only talks about the 27 nakshatras. There is no direct mention of Rashis so much. In one verse, 22nd chapter, there is a discussion about the 12 Rashis. That's all. Otherwise, there is no much discussion. But in any case, Tarakas also not shown in this. That point is discussed in the 23rd chapter. We briefly discussed it. There is not much. Only 7 shlokas were there. Briefly see, and then we'll close for today. So then, the 23rd chapter talks about while all these stars, all these tarakas, rashis, nakshatras, grahas, rukshas, everything is there. They are all moving around the sky and all. But once in a while, when most of them come together, there's a dense cloud kind of thing will be there. Most of them are together. The togetherness will appear like a dolphin. And that dolphin is called as sishumara. And this dolphin, since it is consisting of all the Dhruvaloka and Svargaloka residents, which include the stars, grahas, and constellations, nakshatras, rashis, and all, it is considered to be the universal form of the Lord. And this universal form can be used as an object of meditation for the yogis who want to progress in their yoga sadhana. So in that way. So it's basically the nakshatras, stars, constellations, and grahas put together. When they come together once in a while, that is considered as dolphin. So when the yogis meditate, they will see it as a dolphin jumping across the water. It's like this, jumping across the ocean water. Even it can be captured through our camera. It is like this. It appears to be like this. In that, our scientists have also identified what is where, etc. So some of them are identified here. So it appears to be like this, togetherness among the luminaries, and they are also identified what is where. Some describe this zodiac belt to be the form of the dolphin used for worshipping Lord Vasudeva in meditation. Its head is downward and its tail is upward. Bhagavatam says, with respect to Bhumandala, the head is downward, tail is upward. Its body is coiled, that means it bent to right side. Its body is balanced by 14 stars on either side. We have 18 nakshatras. So 14 on the right side, 14 on the left side. Because they are all situated all around. 12 Rashis are also all around. 27 nakshatras are also all around. Considered as the Lord Vishnu's external form, but not eternal form. This is considered as a Virat Rupa, not the Bhagavan form. So even in the Bhagavatam, there is a mention of Dosha, the seventh Vasu. Out of the 8 Vasus, seventh Vasu is named Dosha. He married Sharvari and they have Sishumara and their son. Sishumara is the Lord's expansion, Kala expansion. Doshasa Sharvari Putraha, Sishumara Hare Kala. There is a Lord who is also called as Sishumara. But here the Sishumara is a physical structure, a physical visibility, physical arrangement of the luminaries once in a while. Thus, the Sishumara is the resting place of all the Devatas, stars and planets. So Devatas means the Grahas or Nakshatras, so in that way. So it is like this. This is the Sishumara, this is the Bhumandala, head is downward, tail is upward, and the upper part of the tail is Dhruvaloka. And these are all the different luminaries. They are all connected with this Vatarashmi. So this is the Vatarashmi which is the connecting media to Dhruva. With this Vatarashmi, Dhruva controls the motion of each and every entity in the sky. So though the entities are spread all over, but when the majority of entities come together, they appear to be like a dolphin at one place. So in that way. So what Bhagavatam says, two things. Head is downward, tail is upward also. It also appears to be for yogis as a dolphin jumping across the ocean. So how to reconcile both? If head is downward, it is like this. But if jumping across the ocean, it is like this. How to understand both? Like this. This yogi is seated in our Himalayas, which is just above line of equator. But with respect to the overall Bhumandala, it is like this. This is the overall Bhumandala, this is the earth globe, which is connected to Bhumandala with a conical pillar. And this yogi, when he is in India, Indian Himalayas, he will see like this. With respect to the overall universe, overall Bhumandala, Sishumara is like this. So in this Sishumara, the various abodes are identified. Where are the abodes? Different abodes. So on the top of the tail, Dhruvaloka. On the body of the tail, Prajapati Daksha, Agni, Indra and Dharma. Indra's abode is just below Dhruvaloka. At the base of the tail, where tail is joining the body, Data and Vidata. Then Saptarishis, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, Venus. So 14 stars on the right side, 14 stars on the left side. Then Ajaviti stars on the back of the Shishumara. And its abdomen, Ganga, flows in the sky, Akasha Ganga. In the mind, moon. In the chest, sun. In the heart, Narayana, Paramatma. On the breast, Ashwini Kumaras. In the neck, Rahu. Upper chin, Agasti. Lower chin, Yamaraja. All over its body, the comets. All over its skin spores, the numerous stars. Ketava Sarvangeshu, Romashu Taragana. The skin pores of this Shishumara are Taragana. And the Ketus are spread all over the bodily limbs of the Shishumara. So it's basically the taras are spread everywhere, but other things are all localized. So you can see on the top of the tail, Dhruvaloka. In the middle of the tail, Prajapati Daksha, Agni, Indra, Dharma. At the base of the tail, Data, Vidata. Then Saptarishis. Then other planets. 28 nakshatras. Moon, Sun, Ashwini Kumaras, Rahu, Yamaraja. So these are the relative locations. This Yamarajas is like abode in the heaven. This is not necessarily the Samyamani in the Narakaloka. No. Even in the heaven also, there is a building or there is a star dedicated for Yamaraj. What can be done? When it comes to Sarga, you need to stay, you need to have an apartment. Na? You cannot stay in the rented place. So like that. In the heart, Narayana. This is how the Sishumara planetary systems are indicated. So with respect to pole star, all as you go downward, they are all located like this. Here in this chapter, there is a mention of 27 nakshatras, 28 nakshatras. Where are they located? How are they located? Everything. The position of the 28 nakshatras is all indicated. Punarvasu, Pusha, where the lines are there. Ardra and Ashlesha, where feet are there. Abhijit, Uttara, Shada, where nostrils are there. The position of the 27 nakshatras with respect to Shishumara are mentioned in this chapter, 23rd chapter. Then, in the last verses commentary, there is a discussion about upper planetary systems, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka. This we will discuss next class. We will not discuss now. We need to spend some good amount of time that we will do later on. But in any case, wherever the Shishumara is there, that is the entire area of Bhuvaloka and Svargaloka. In this area, there are 4 category of entities: Ruksha, Rashi, 27 Rukshas, 12 Rashis, unlimited Tarakas, Navagrahas. All these 4 entities are there, and the topmost point is our Dhruvaloka, bottommost is Bhumandala. In between, all the entities are revolving, and their motion is controlled themselves also, and it is also controlled by Dhruva with the help of these Vata Rashmis. This is how, on behalf of Kshirodaksha Vishnu, Dhruva is maintaining the entire universe by controlling the motion of all these different entities. And especially the Navagrahas are pulled up and let loose, pulled up and let loose. The Navagrahas are exclusively the goes up and come down, goes up and come down. The Navagrahas have Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. This may not be with the stars, but Navagrahas definitely have Uttarayana, Dakshinayana. So like that. Hare Krishna. So
Hare
we'll
Krishna.
stop. Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, this is one universe where Dhruvaloka has been given to Dhruva and Vishnu is with him there.
Yes. All this is about our universe, the universe in which we are living.
Yeah. So when the whole cosmic manifestations goes inside after the Brahmas, everything, every annihilation, after 100 years of Brahmas and everything goes inside Karnadakshay Vishnu. So that time Shirodakshay Vishnu, Garbhodakshay Vishnu all merges into Karnadakshay Vishnu.
Yes. Shirodakshay Vishnu enters into Garbhodakshay Vishnu and Garbhodakshay Vishnu enters into Karnadakshay Vishnu.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So like that, so Vishnu Loka in this earthly planet, what this Ramanujara Sampradaya says is here in the pole star.
Yeah, that is the abode of Lord Vishnu only.
Yes. So,
Dhruvaloka is originally the abode of Lord Vishnu, but he has given it to Dhruva Maharaj because Dhruva Maharaj prayed for something superior to that of Brahma.
So in each universe, it will be like that ki Shirodakshay Vishnu will be there as a pole star.
Yeah, definitely. Because that's how he has to maintain the universe.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Maintaining means controlling the speed, governing their motion. That's the maintenance of the universe.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Little louder, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, you mentioned that grahas and nakshatras and this taras are all continuously revolving.
Ah,
So this sishumara, is this a tangible form or like I'm not able to understand?
no, not tangible. As you showed in the picture, na. कहाँ गए? See, once in a while, most of them come together. That's why it appears. It is not there always. तो कभी कभी दिखता है, कभी कभी नहीं दिखता है. Normally in the sky, when you see all the stars spreading here and there, different arrangement. But maybe sometime if you keenly observe, they may appear to be like a dolphin.
You mean to say that at some particular time they will come together and they will appear as a dolphin?
Ah, yes.
It is not that continuously it appearing like a dolphin.
This is my understanding. It may not be a regular visible thing. It appears once in a while. That's what my understanding. If it is regular thing, we should be able to see every day.
Yeah. So it's just a form given for the yogis so that they can meditate on the Virat Rupa of the Lord.
No, it's not like that. This, since even with this sishumara or not, also they can meditate because they were already given. They don't have to see it physically. When they meditate, it will be visible to them in the heart. So when they see in the heart, they may see this dolphin. They see the other things which are not there in the dolphin also. They will see all that we have described till now. The entire universe they will see in that meditation.
Okay. And the tip of the like tail is Dhruvaloka and tip of the mouth is Yamraj you mentioned like Yamraj.
Something like that.
So that Loka of Yama is on the top of the Mount Meru, right?
See, that is different. On top of Mount Meru is different and this is different. On top of Mount Meru also there is a bungalow, that is alage. That is stationary. Here is something which is revolving. On the lower chin also there is a star. This is a star. This star is the palace of Yamaraj. This will be revolving.
This is above moon or like below, like I'm not able to
No,
understand.
not above moon, below Baba. Moon इधर है ना? Moon इधर है, moon से सबसे नीचे is almost very close to Bhumandala.
Okay, always. Okay.
ये ना ये picture में दिखाया था. Oh, why is doubt? Moon is here, sun is here, and Yamaraja is here. Bhumandala is just below this. It is almost very close to Bhumandala.
Okay.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Prabhuji,
yes.
Prabhuji, this sishumara is similar to what the modern scientists call Milky Way.
No, Milky Way is nothing but a cluster of stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe, but Shishumara is like a peculiar thing. This is from the point of view of south to north, from the Bhumandala to pole star. This whole thing we are considering. A Milky Way may not consider like that. Milky Way may be taken horizontally. Maybe a small cluster. Small clusters are called different Milky Ways.
So when these luminaries are coming together, the visualization looks like a sishumara, like a dolphin.
Yes. Because different entities are traveling at different speeds. So there is a possibility at one point of time they may come together. Most of them, not everyone, but most of them.
You mentioned to one Mataji that Dhruvaloka is actually Vishnu's planet only owned by Shirodakshaya Vishnu, right? Okay.
In yesterday's class, we discussed when Dhruva performed tapasya, his desire was to get a abode or get a position which is superior to that of Brahma. Because his mother told, by worshipping Lord Vishnu, Brahma got his Brahma's position. Your grandfather Manu got his, Sambhu got his Manu's position. So Dhruva wanted a position superior to that of his grandfather. There is only one position in the entire universe, that is Lord Vishnu's position, the maintainer of the universe. So Lord Vishnu gave him that position and also अपना घर भी दे दिया, अपना ऑफिस भी दे दिया, सब कुछ दे दिया.
Okay, thank you.
Before it was known as Vishnu Pada. Even during Ganga also we discussed Ganga descent. After it was given to Dhruva, it became known as Dhruvaloka. ध्रुव का घर बन गया है.
So Dhruvaloka doesn't pierces like when in Vaman Avatar, Trivikrama's the toe pierced the Viraja Nadi to get the Ganges. So Dhruvaloka is closer to that, Prabhuji, or
See,
Praja
Dhruvaloka is in
Viraj?
the middle. See, Vamana is expanding in the boundary. So कहाँ है? Yeah. So Bhumandala, with 1 feet he occupied the Bhumandala. With the
Yeah.
second feet he covered like this. The feet will be like this. Because these
Yeah.
are all entered luminaries, na? In the
Yes.
middle space, the feet was extending.
Yeah.
So like that. It did not harm anything. The feet passed through Dhruvaloka, it went all the way up to Satyaloka and beyond that.
Oh.
So is it. Any other questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Ah.
Like in Sishumara's, like it also mentioned that there was a heart and Lord Narayan is residing there. Like
Paramatma. If you
Paramatma.
consider Sishumara to be a person, in the heart of that person is Narayana. Of course, Narayana is everywhere, but here symbolically, in order to treat Shishumara as a person, it is said that Paramatma is in the heart, like that is mentioned. But physically is not there, but it is mentioned like that.
Okay. And it is said that by end of the day of Brahma, there is a pralaya. So in that pralaya, all the planetary system till Dhruvaloka are destroyed, right?
Yeah, until Dhruvaloka, all the planets are physically destroyed.
Dhruvaloka is there, but Dhruvaloka doesn't get destroyed.
Now, Dhruvaloka, since it is abode of Lord Vishnu, it becomes invisible. It becomes unmanifest. It no need to follow the physical rules and regulations, physical laws. It becomes invisible.
Oh, okay. And you mentioned that Lord Vishnu has given his home and office, everything to Dhruvaloka. So where does now Lord Vishnu is residing then?
Listen to yesterday's class. आपने कल अटेंड नहीं किया इसलिए ये प्रश्न पूछ रहे.
Sure, bro. I will
So there is a milk ocean in Dhruvaloka. In the middle of that milk ocean, the Lord created a artificial island, a new island. That island is known as Shvetadvipa. In that Shvetadvipa is residing. Just like Lord Parashurama created some extra land from the ocean where he is residing currently, Konkan area. Like that, Lord Vishnu also does the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So